Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everyone in between. I'm gonna run a 3-minute block of ads here to get rid of any pre-roll ads for incoming viewers. Your patience, as always, is appreciated, and we will get going right after these messages.
Rise from your grave.
Is it time for me to stream yet? I can't believe I'm streaming today. What the heck is wrong with me, you guys? Oh my god. Crimson. Oh dear. Yeah, we're not gonna open that can of worms. Oh dear. Oh dear. I guess I should press the button. Should I press the button? Hi, hello, happy Sunday, and welcome to yet another edition of the stream. I am Manic Socratic, joined by my dear, sweet, awesome, and faithful moderators, Navigator Bowman and Gravebook, and my occasionally bumbling, but ever well-intentioned bot, Manic Robotic. This is going to be, I want to say, a short and sweet stream. If this goes any longer than 3.5 hours, I will be shocked. And I'm amazed that all you guys are here today. That you came in hot, you came in on fire, you came in ready to go. I thought you'd had enough of me after I streamed for 10 hours yesterday, my new record for the longest stream, putting my second longest stream as my birthday stream, which was nearly 9 hours. Oh my. Wow, Navigator dropping your entire legal name right there in chat. That is a lot of trust. That is a lot of trust. Ruth Joy, real name. Last name is super unique. Yes, it is. I've always wondered where those kinds of last names derive from, Ruthie, but so many of the awesome people here already with Alley Cat, Contrix, Crimson Blades, both Trixes, in fact, Contrix and One Girl Trix. Burrito of Destiny is here. Alley Cat's here. Just scrolling up and down, trying to see who else I'm seeing here. Phoenix Zombie, yes, of course. Robert Headley, yes. You all are just off the chain today. Merc Doty as well, yes. Yep, you can be Alley, and that's okay, Alley Cat. I will let you be exactly that. And Nerdy Minish too, of course. Nerdy Minish, big ace love there. Yeah, the entire gang is here. Burry as well. We got Burry. Oracle, the soul bitter of TikTok. That's weird. That's super weird. Oh my gosh, there is not enough energy drink in the world. There are not enough electrolytes to cure me, because when you go hard for 10 hours and endure all that stuff that happened yesterday. Oh, Russian. Okay, great book. That explains a bit. Yeah, you know you're hardcore in the healthy lifestyle when a cheat day still includes food that many others would consider healthy. So, Barry, I think you're doing it right. You've adapted a lifestyle. You're not doing a fad. You're not doing a temporary gimmick. You're making it sustainable, and that counts for quite a lot. You should be absolutely proud of yourself. How you doing there, buddy? You hanging in there? Okay. You weren't even playing Mario 3 and you felt it. Yeah, with every single bullshit death, or when I was behind by like a single frame of death. Oh man, I need to comb through all that video, and someone in chat said yesterday I should make a compilation. Yeah, got the drawing lined up. I'm like, screw this. I'm gonna go outside of the streamer friendly things, and there's probably got to be a dozen websites out there with name pickers. So I'm gonna do that. Big glumps here, big glumps. Oh me, oh my. In Itty Bitty Ruby 2, I did see you here. Don't we worry. All the love for Itty Bitty Ruby is the absolute best. My stream is able. My stream nearly died completely, and she brought it back from the edge. I will never forget that. Panic Sloth is here. It is a Manic Panic Sloth in the house. Oh my goodness. Boop, boop. Indeed, we've got Panic Sloth too. Oh, believe me, Burry, if there ever is a chance for all of us in our interconnected community to come together, you're probably going to be like a top 3 candidate for all the tackle hugs. I think somewhere between you, Mythalia, Nina Lee, and Phoenix Pearl, the tackle hugs are going to fly. They're going to fly. We love Burry. Yes, I don't really have any announcements or anything like that. No new follows or anything like that. So big hug attack. Yes, there was so much love that happened yesterday, raising over $2,700 for the Sojourner Center of Arizona to benefit victims of domestic violence and domestic abuse. For anyone who's in a terrible situation, especially made worse by COVID quarantining, they have to spend a lot more time with their abuser than they're used to, and situations may be deteriorating day by day, and people in abusive situations need to find a way to escape, and the Sojourner Center provides exactly that, with shelter and all the legal resources needed for these people to restart their lives and escape from under the heavy hand of a life living alongside an abuser. So thank you everyone for who dropped in the donations yesterday. The donation cutoff was at the end of stream yesterday, so while I appreciate if you would like to contribute more money to the cause, obviously, donate to whatever at your own discretion. I will never stop you, but we raised a very satisfying $2,700 yesterday, $2,715, something like that, and I'm gonna live stream that donation taking place as well. I will find a way to make sure that my financial information stays secure on the stream, and I will live stream the browser window doing the donation. But at the very least, let me make sure, because there were technical difficulties last night. Bad Rap Sample, thank you very much. Because of the technical difficulties last night, the prize drawing is moved to today. Thanks, Bad Rap. Appreciate all the love. So yeah, obviously no one has to be present to win, but those who are in the running, they all have a way for me to be able to easily contact them. So everyone on this list, let me just go ahead and get myself over here to the prize wheel. I found wheelofnames.com. It was good enough. It was simple enough. It made sure that there were no duplicates. There actually is specifically an option for this, allowing duplicates, which I disabled. So yeah, so this is, I think, as good as it gets. You can clearly see names as well, which is another big benefit. So anyone who has an asterisk to the left of their name is we're the $10 tier of donations. Yeah, we have colors, we have names. I know it's a little bit garish, but it's functional, and that's what counts. Oh, an Origami King song. This is Rooftop Run from Sonic, from one of the Sonic the Hedgehog games. I know it was in Generations, but it was in one of the other Sonic games as well. But yeah, functional, absolutely works. Fruit Stripe Gum, yes, Gravebook, that's perfect. Those are exactly the colors. So as you know, as I would expect a drawing to go, the smaller prizes get drawn first before the big prize. All who donated above $10 are eligible for the gift cards, so those 3 will be gifted out first, and then I will remove any of the asterisk people from this list. They're all conveniently bunched in at the top, as you can see, all people in that certain tier. So after 3 spins, that group of people will be removed, and all that will remain will be the people who want to get that Retro Tink Bungle. Retro Tink Bungle. Why do I keep saying bungle, which is the most poetic way to screw up the phrase? Retro Tink Bundle, to include the Retro Tink in HD Retrovision cable that already has connectors for Genesis 1 and Genesis 2. And my dude Navigator has already pledged a wireless controller for the retro console of your choice from 8BitDo or Retrobit. Yeah, watch Mama Panda get a win again. Mama Panda came up like 3 or 4 times. Sonic Unleashed. Thanks for that, Navigator. Okay, and yeah, you can see the mouse as well, all waving around and stuff for extra. You know that you're staring down all of this here too. So I'm gonna click the little me here in the middle. Let's get the first gift card out of the way. The first of 3. Let me get ready to mark down on my notepad whoever comes up as the winner. Oh, we've got Itty Bitty Ruby as our first gift card winner. I bet you want a Nintendo eShop credit for that one, because I can't think of any other place that you could get your games going. Yeah, this wheel's kind of fancy. I could kind of get used to it. All right, Itty Bitty Ruby is our first one, so let's remove Itty Bitty Ruby. All right, gift card winner 1. Okay, gift card number 2. Let's spin. And we have Oh, we have my dude Tony, this guy, as the as gift card winner number 2. I will contact him on Twitter. And let's knock him out. All right, the wheel is shrinking. The wedges are getting larger. Gift card number 3. Let's do it. It seems to have a bias for this side of that side of the wheel. It's weird. And what? Okay, it settled on Gravebook. Now, I guess Gravebook, since you're, I will give you the option, Gravebook, since you are a moderator and all that. Did you even want to be included as part of the giveaway in the first place? I should have probably given you the option for this. Yeah, poor Leif, he got screwed like all 3 times in a row. He was so close. But you did donate fair and square, Gravebook. Give it to someone else? Okay. That's what I wanted to confirm, because I know that there are some people, because I know you well enough, you'd want to be taken out. Seriously, Crimson, this might be like the top, if not the best song on Mega Man X, then like top 3 at the very least. So I will remove Gravebook, and that was a mulligan. So, all right, now for reals. For reals, gift card number 3. Boop. Yep, Storm Eagle. That is right. And we've got Merc Doty. Yep, that's where it settled. My Mr. Merc Doty got himself gift card win number 3. All right, so I will remove that. All right, now, so you can see this edited in real time. All the asterisks, knock them out. And the wheel updates in real time, which is super cool. Now this here is for the biggin. It's for the Retro Tank bundle. This absolutely crazy bundle to make your retro consoles shine like a diamond. Let's see. I should find more dramatic music for this. A little. I like Kirby, but let's see. What do I have that's better? Big high fives to the 3 gift card winners out there. I will contact you after stream and get that in. Oh, here we go. This kind of sums things up. The Sonic 3 end box. The concept of love is strong here on the stream to be able to raise that much money for little old me here, and for the Sojourner Center, but somehow you guys did so much. Okay. All right, for the big package, the final spin. Oh, I forgot to delete one of the names. I might cancel this, especially if he gets chosen. And Mirth Turtle, you have won the big Retro Tank package. I will find you on Discord. Mirth Turtle, a faithful retro PC lover, I know will completely appreciate this. So, there we go. I will collect Mirth Turtle's info privately over Discord. So thank you all for participating. Thank you all for donating. I'll get these prizes arranged, and they should all be distributed very, very soon. We'll work that all out with you guys, so thank you so much. So, we have, that puts me into a good scene place, because I can just click this, and Okami is right there.
Free love was too tame for him.
Link's Awakening. Now, considering Crimson, considering it's your wife, I know that your Link's Awakening joke was met with a very stiff opponent, but I'm very glad that you were able to reach the climax that you desired. Oh my goodness, page 100, Navigator, The sneaky navigator saw that I re-enabled all of my, almost all of my channel points rewards now that we're back to a normal stream. And thankfully I can just lean over and grab my copy of Console Wars by Blake Harris. So, no worries, Gravebook. We can still work around it. PK and Zeta, what's going on? Oh my goodness, I can't thank you enough. You slipped in right at the end of the prize drawing, but we get to learn 3 pages of video game history, starting with page 100. And I know someone like Navigator requesting a page out of Console Wars means that he has strategically chosen it. So page 100 is in the middle of chapter 12, a chapter entitled The Revolution Will Be Pixelated. Let me knock the music down. Dibs, welcome back. How you doing, Dibs? Hello, hello. So, I did Navigator. Just asked for 3 pages of Console Wars, starting with page 100. Let's get it in here, shall we? So I guess I'm going to cheat a little bit and start the paragraph here. Chillin' with a drink, as one should. A toast to you all. This is a can of Zions Cherry Lime, delightfully refreshing. Oh, Dibs, you fixed the magic track car. Holy crap! You seem so hopeless, like you weren't going to be able to do it. You got to tell us what happened there. Cables reorganized. Okay. He still had trouble making sense of what had happened at Mattel. Everything had been going so well there. His job was his life, and he loved it that way. Because at Mattel, he was the best version of himself. In 1981, after a decade of rising through the ranks, he was rewarded for his enormous contributions and named president of the toy division. He felt like he had reached the pinnacle of his career and considered it an honor to spend the rest of his life selling the magic of toys to kids around the world. The promotion enabled him, Kalinske, Tom Kalinske, head of Sega of America, by the way, that's the individual being discussed here. The promotion enabled him to control most aspects of the production, distribution, and marketing of toys, most but not all. Ultimately, because Mattel was a public company, the board of directors had the final word. And if there was one thing the board members cared about more than growth, money, or making great products, it was being right. Knowing this, Kalinske tried his best to agree with the board, but that wasn't always possible, especially with the new path he envisioned for Mattel. In the early 1980s, conglomeration was the business world's buzzword du jour. It was no longer enough for a company to excel at what they had been doing. Now they had to step up. Now they had to buy up stakes in unrelated companies and manage those as well. The benefits of entering into unfamiliar industries were said to be diversification, tax breaks, and the possibility of synergy. Kalinske, however, knew the real reason: power. He could see this in Mattel's board whenever it announced new acquisitions, ranging from the understandable Ringling Brothers Circus and Western Publishing to the absurd Turco Steel and Metaframe Pet Supply. Though Kalinske tended to disagree with this type of corporate expansion, he voiced his doubts to the board only when investment in these new businesses came at the expense of what had gotten Mattel to this point: toys. Whenever he objected, his dissent was noted and not forgotten. The board of directors had the final word, and there were always ways for them to silently retaliate. By 1983, the board's trigger-happy acquisition strategy, coupled with major losses due to the video game crash, had led Mattel to the brink of bankruptcy. Miraculously, the company managed to survive. With the last-minute help of junk bond guru Michael Milken, he raised enough money to keep Mattel afloat while simultaneously making the company leaner by selling off its recent unrelated acquisitions. In the face of failure, the board's power weakened and some members were let go, but those who remained were not happy to have been proven wrong. Nevertheless, they were in no position to retaliate since they needed Kalinske's help to rebuild the company. 2 years later, as Mattel flourished, the board of directors rewarded Kalinske's strong stewardship by offering him the position of CEO. He didn't particularly want the job, as it would pull him away from the toy division, but he interpreted the offer as an olive branch from the board of directors and accepted. The relationship briefly worked well until Kalinske made a jarring discovery. In the years since Milken had restructured the company, interest rates had dropped by half, but Mattel was still paying a much higher rate to its debt holders. He quickly realized what he perceived to be the reason. Any change would require approval from the members of the board, many of whom were also the debt holders. Believing this to be a conflict of interest, Kalinske requested this matter be voted on, but only by independent board members who did not hold any of Mattel's debt. Naturally, his resolution passed, but it also fostered anger among many of the board members. The directors were still not strong enough to replace Kalinsky, but they were powerful and clever enough to point out that he was only 38 and surely would benefit from having some leadership assistance. So they brought in John Ammerman, the 53-year-old head of Mattel's international division, to become his co-CEO until Kalinsky had matured enough to handle the post alone. Unsurprisingly, that never came to pass. In truth, Kalinsky and Ammerman got along fine, but the perception was that battle lines had been drawn and the internal politics between Kalinsky and the board spilled into every division of the company, with employees feeling obliged to take sides. Eventually, the perceived turmoil fractured the company and caused it to grind to a halt. Kalinsky stepped down, ceding the position to his older and wiser co-CEO. Following the unceremonious end to his tenure, the board tried to keep Kalinsky with Mattel by offering him the COO position. But this time, he declined, sick of playing politics and believing there had to be something better out there. Now, years later, he was in front of an equally angry board of directors, having foolishly believed that Nakayama had offered him that something better. As the grumbling from Sega's board continued to mount, Kalinsky resorted to what he did best, speaking. Foolish as it may have been, he continued to plead his case. It sounds crazy, I know, but these are the type of calculated risks that Sega needs to take. Please, just trust me. Aren't you sick and tired of being bested by Nintendo? It was clear that this comment had struck another nerve. Kalinsky turned to Nakayama, who looked almost pleased. Had this been Nakayama's plan all along? Had he hired Kalinsky purely for the amusement of watching him fail? Had the entire thing, the wooing in Hawaii, the red carpet treatment in Japan, the promise of autonomy in San Francisco, all been part of some carefully orchestrated charade by Nakayama to get revenge for something years ago Kalinsky had either never known about or no longer remembered? These thoughts hit him harder than any other gripes from the board did. A few months ago, he'd had no interest in the job, but now it was the only thing that mattered to him. It was his last chance to make his family proud, to prove that he was as successful as he'd always believed he'd been. Nakayama angrily pounded his fist on the table, silencing the room. He stood up sharply, shook his head, and locked eyes with Kalinsky. Nakayama opened his mouth to rule in the matter, and as he did, a sly smile graced his face. Tom, no one agrees with anything you're saying. In fact, everyone in here thinks you're nuts. Nakayama took a deep breath. But this is why I hired you. You may go ahead with the plan. For a moment, Kalinsky's eyes showed disbelief. Then his lips curled into a thin, almost imperceptible smile. Thank you, Nakayama-san. Nakayama nodded. Then all the emotions seemed to vanish suddenly from his face. Now whatever you do, don't mess up, he said, and promptly exited, leaving behind 18 furious Japanese men, a day's translator, and one tall, handsome American who was now officially allowed to shake things up. And the timing of this could not have been better, as Nintendo was about to release their most deadly weapon yet. That was 3 pages of Console Wars, coming soon also to CBS All Access. This is getting turned into a television miniseries, so keep your eyes out there. You will be able to watch a filmed documentary version of this book if you so desire. Yeah, mega cliffhanger. Especially, yeah, that's why I knew that Navigator was gonna be very, very careful with what those pages were gonna be, because this leads into part 2, Sonic vs. Mario, in chapter 13, The Winds of Change. I know I have a really strained relationship with reading personally too, Dubes. As much as I am mechanically very good at it, and as enjoyable as a lot of books can be, my attention span is garbage. Contracts, I read pages 100, 101, and 102, just as promised by Navigator Roman, specifying page 100. The redemption's for 3 pages, and thus, 3 pages were read. So are you going to ask for the next 3 pages, Contrix? Is that what you're doing? I can hear the gears turning in your head. You can never hide from me, Contrix. You're not as sneaky as you think you are. If I'm reading 103 next, then show me the points. Yeah, it feels like any given 3 pages of this are so captivating and intriguing that you just have to keep reading. Oh, you're saving it for next stream, Contrix? Okay, then you must be close. Okay, we have Okami sitting here. And let me make sure I have... Boop! And then I also need that. There we go. Now we're back to normal. Dubes, you have aphantasia, the inability to visualize. Oh wow. Thanks for sharing that very personal part of yourself with us, Dubes. Yeah, if that can, yeah, that seems to kind of go hand in hand. I guess it's almost like a cousin of dyslexia, perhaps. But yeah, that can certainly be a big block to reading. I can understand that. You remember the panel at PAX East 2015? Oh, Navigator, do tell. Do tell. Oh, out of stock? Totally makes sense. I thank you for respecting that. I forgot that I only limited it to just the one per stream, but the timing of that was well chosen as well. So, yeah, we'll get to it. Keep that page 103 in mind. Oh, in 2015 they had a panel for the console wars. Wake up, controller, wake up. And it pretty much went over this book. Oh man. Surely I could imagine that if a panel was going over all of console wars, then there would have been a lot of reopening of old wounds, among many other fascinating things. Yep, Contrix, mobile is crapping out on you. Mobile, yeah, for all of you who watch Twitch on mobile, you are all incredible heroes to me. Twitch mobile has always been crap, is currently crap, and will always forever in the future be crap. So all of you who are fighting it right now are troopers, and I'm grateful you're willing to watch me through that terrible application. September 23rd, Console Wars documentary on CBS All Access. Awesome. I wonder, that seems to be a good excuse to actually have a Discord watch party, in fact. I could potentially rock with that. Yeah, I've had decent luck with Twitch Mobile too, even in the car, believe it or not. But I always accept, at the very least, that with Twitch Mobile, whatever I'm watching will always be at best 15 seconds behind. Oh, Panic Soft, been working better since you moved? Good to know. Good to know. Actually, before I get the game going, let me see if I can do something. Gonna gift a little baby sub to Panic Sloth here, just for being you. Everybody gets one. Almost everybody. Unless you beat me to the punch. So there, enjoy the emotes, Panic Sloth. Spread them to wherever you happen to land out here on Twitch whenever you get the time. Okay. So, with Okami, let me make sure that I catch up to wherever the heck I was before, because yesterday, like, completely wiped my memory. Oh, that's right. That's right. I had just entered the shipwreck. It's about to go down. PK and Zeta, mobile is your primary viewing source? I bet you're on Wi-Fi too, though. That's the thing. Trying to use it over like an actual cellular network is it's a whole lot. Computer weird stutter? Oh. I couldn't understand that. Wow. Izumi, you are the technology bender for sure. Well, let me approach this mysterious evil barrier. This door is cursed. They probably sealed it up like that to keep looters out, but I've never seen such a sinister looking curse before. I sure hope this whole ship isn't one big curse. The game wanted me to go here. And that's awesome. You've got Five Guys, Robert Headley. I know it's I know it's a pricey thing to get in on Five Guys, but it sure is delicious. All right, Merc Doty, gonna lurk for a bit. Sounds good. Oh. You obtain glass beads. Any other things here on the sunken ship? Might as well investigate a little bit. It feels like a cutscene should have triggered in that room, but it didn't. Yeah, I feel like every time I go to Five Guys, I end up having to cough up like 12 to 15 bucks to be able to put together a decent meal. It increases godhood to max? What? Contrix, you didn't need to declare that you're a child. We completely... All right. Sure, I'll take maximum godhood. Whatever that means. I feel like for achieving something like maximum godhood, I feel like an item like that would be much more well hidden, or later in the game, something like that. Gravebook, when you move to Phoenix, you'll be able to get your choice of Five Guys. It's all over the place here. Come back again later? Okay. What was I supposed to do? Oh, I guess I gotta go to the city. Fine, I'll go to Seon City. But you'll have to convince Huscat to not always eat In-N-Out burger. You know what? That's the problem. In-N-Out is, whenever you go to eat In-N-Out, it's going to end up being half the price of an order from Five Guys. So, the flavor to value proposition there is undeniable, to say the least. Okay, how do I get out of here? And yeah, for me, that's the main draw as well. Animal-style fries are the real friggin' deal. That is an incredibly good flavor. I have no idea why it works. I will never eat Thousand Island dressing outside of the context of In-N-Out. You take those fries, smother them with cheese, grilled onions, and Thousand Island, and somehow it's magical. And I know In-N-Out is hyper regional, so if you've never had it, I'm not gonna like knock you for never having had it, just like I won't knock anyone for like Whataburger or Dick's or Burger Master or Blake's or anything like that. What's your favorite burger joint, Dubes? Oh, hostility towards Whataburger. Okay. Used to enjoy Chick-fil-A. Same, Navigator, same. I would go over there, I would order a sandwich and some nugs, and I would be very happy, and then I realized the parts of that place that were not full of happiness. But yeah, Smash Burger is a pretty good time. I would consider that a a functional equivalent to Five Guys, I could rock with that. Barry Whataburger Master Race. You know, the Texans in here got to stick together, right? Okay, Hop Dottie has had me curious. Has had me very curious. Some of their menu looks cool, but it's the ingredients look good, but it's all about the execution of the concept. But yeah, before 2012, I was, you know, okay with Chick-fil-A, but you know, once the knowledge has been gained, then that's the end of it right there. Whoa! How dare you breathe fire on me? Hop Dottie is not at all like Fuddruckers, which, rest in peace Fuddruckers, by the way. It is now going to the great corporate graveyard in the sky along with its corporate sibling Luby's, which I did not know was the case until recently. Luby's and Fuddruckers going away, being liquidated, shredded to absolute bits, sadly. Oh my god, Panic Sloth is surrounded. Panic Sloth is bathed in my voice. But yo, Waffle House, yes, I got... Arizona is chock full of Waffle Houses. When you want dinner and a show, and that show being two people who are high on something fist fighting each other in the kitchen, go to Waffle House. Those smothered hash browns indeed hit so hard. So hard. Waffle House is where roaches and rats live. Hey, those roaches and rats are doing hard work inside a Waffle House. They are in there adding flavor, okay? It's like Ratatouille and Joe's apartment all at the same time. Now, see, that's the thing, Burry. All the Waffle Houses are exactly that nasty or worse. Whatever you saw, know that you were seeing... Whatever filth you saw, Burry, inside those Waffle Houses, know that the base clientele accepts it and perhaps wants it to be a little grungier. Oh, Hy-Vee cooks burgers. I am very interested to actually visit a Hy-Vee. Huh? What the? I thought the big city would be a happening place. What's up with this funky-looking mist? It looks downright hazardous to your health. I wonder if people can actually live normal lives in this nasty stuff. Well, that's rather topical. Ooh, Publix does make a damn fine sub. I was fortunate enough to... I know I probably should visit a Publix in, like, Florida or something, but I was on an adventure in Georgia, and I slipped my way over to Hilton Head, South Carolina, and went to a Publix over there and had one of their subs. You know, had to explore the grocery stores over there. If you want to get your finger on the pulse of local culture anywhere, you go to their grocery stores. Screw the restaurants, screw the landmarks, screw the museums, go to the grocery stores, and you will immediately get a feel for the locals. That's why, when I had some free time, when I went to England, one of the first places I hauled my ass off to was a Tesco, and I gotta tell you, I had a damn fun time walking around like a complete fool, taking pictures for an hour and a half of all the stuff that exists exclusively over there. Yeah, poor you, Gravebook. I wish for easy access to quick trips for you someday. And I need to eat at a Wawa someday. I've heard such amazing things about Wawa. Samurai Dandy. I wonder what Queen Himiko has been doing all this time. She's no more there for people, even us commoners. Until now, she's been able to protect Seon City from evil. I don't understand why she would suddenly shut herself away. Queen Himiko, I beg of you, please come to our rescue. Oh man, this looks bad, Amy. Barry is not going to stand for this disrespect. Barry is going to be heard and is going to be respected. Yeah. Barry's about to go Karen on us, which would not be nice at all. Wait, whoa. Whoa. Oh, this green mist is keeping anything from doing. Oh dear. Oh. Local bodegas, especially Spanish owned. Yes, one day I endeavor to eat a chopped cheese. And then I feel like I will have lived a complete life. And like, what's the going rate? What's a chopped cheese supposed to cost? Like $4 or $5 at most? Maybe not even that.
Oh, I've been under the weather for a while now. Lately the pain's so bad, and I seize up when I'm out and about. Curses, I don't have time for this. Oh, stop staring at me, mutt.
Oh, Dib's question? Oh, I apologize. A 30-second story about how I started on Twitch. Oh my. A 30-second story about how I started on Twitch. If I had to sum up in 30 seconds my start on Twitch, I would have to say it came from a love of retro gaming. It came from spending a few years of researching about how to tap RGB signal from consoles. It looked expensive at the time when I was researching it in 2016, 2017, but eventually I started piecing some stuff together. I saw that SCART cables were cheap, and I'm like, you know what? I really love retro, and it feels like retro needs to be something that makes a comeback, something that needs to be appreciated and loved alongside the mainstream releases of today. The same way that people go back and listen to Led Zeppelin, the Rolling Stones, the Beatles, is the same way that people go back and love and appreciate retro games. So I have nothing but the utmost love of being able to present retro in the best and brightest way possible so that people can reconnect with their younger selves and try to remember the best parts of their lives and what these old games brought to their lives. I know that probably wasn't 30 seconds, it was probably 45 or something like that, but that's as much as I got. So I started cobbling together some hardware, got an old webcam out, was using a terribly cheap headset. My old VODs were cringe, but I was just doing what I can to stream from the heart. And eventually, that leads to where I'm sitting here now, to where I started using some of the basic Photoshop skills I had to start assembling a stream. I was watching My Life in Gaming. I was watching Retro RGB. I was watching Voltar. I was started learning about dudes like Smoke Monster and Citrus 3000 PSI. And even just all the other random YouTubers. GameSack, also good ones. I actually remember GameSack, crazy thing. Once upon a time, during my youngest days, my second job ever was working for a movie theater, and I became a projectionist. And I got really nerdy about projectors because it was a really cool thing to sling film. I was working for AMC theaters between about 2001 and 2005, and so as one does, one gets on the internet and tries to look for a community to help support all of those nerdy things that you do. And this weird dude named Joe Redifer was making these really hilarious videos about life in a projection booth. And, then I left the movie theater business and went on to being in IT. All these years later, I start, getting into retro gaming and RGB and all these other kind of things. And who shows up but freaking Joe Redifer on GameSack and presenting retro games too. I'm like, holy crap, this dude is like the same kind, almost the same. He's been a consistently massive nerdy weirdo this entire time. GameSack is great if you want to watch a 60-minute video about all games that start with the letter H. He has some really incredible ways of doing lists, I'll say that much. But yeah, I'll probably have to refine that because 30 seconds does feel like a really good benchmark for all that goes into explaining what it is that I do, because if you truly understand the heart of what you're trying to do, you should be able to explain it simply. in and a lot of what I said were things that I've repeated in the past, that retro games, you know, the comparison to old music and the ability to reconnect with the best parts of our younger selves. And I feel like those are things that we can do as people, little thought exercises that help us to coexist better together, because we can think about those particular times in our lives where a retro game was a big part of our lives, and what it was like to be 6 years old, what it was like to be 10 years old, what it was like to be 15 years old, and going through life while playing the game. And, you know, kids all around being able to, you know, hear recognizable stuff like Pokemon music every time you beat the Elite Four and stuff like that. So it's all the little things. It's why Winamp is featured as my interstitial here, because, well, chances are you're gaming and you may have had a PC and you were getting into some online forums, so you were probably pirating MP3s and listening to Winamp and listening to those MP3s with Winamp. Been doing mods and stuff for 4-ish years and know a lot. You want to teach people? Heck yeah, dudes. That would be great. It's because Winamp, it really whips the llama's ass. Yeah. A good elevator pitch. Great Book gifting the sub to Dubes. Thank you, Great Book, my dear, sweet, and faithful moderator. Thank you so much. Yes, Burry, you can burn calories while chewing gum. Chewing gum is a physical act, so you can do that. But yeah, I feel like there is, it's not huge, but I feel like people like Voltar, Citrus 3000, PSI, they seem to be leading the charge for mod work in YouTube, and I feel like we could always use more diversified knowledge out there. I also love like Mr. Mario and all of his instructional videos for modding Xboxes too. That stuff is incredibly valuable. And they're no doubt, Dibs and Howard, you've probably modded things that are not terribly in the mainstream, or you've modded accessories. And give sub to Robert Headley. Amazing. Hey, Hanky, thanks for stopping by. Hope you are doing well. Sleep well, even though I know you're probably only going to sleep for 3 hours.
We never used LimeWire. It was against the law.
See, LimeWire was old hat. I got in on Napster, where it was only about MP3s. And yeah, Modern Vintage Gamer, historical wellspring. Dude has... I respect that guy so much. And like, I watch his videos and I'm like, huh, I could possibly like dress up like him for Halloween or something like that. Panic Sloth, your kids play retro games, it makes them happy. That's great. The Switch is such a good gateway for retro games, just to give them a taste of the NES and the Super Nintendo. So good. Kazaa. Manic's the best part. Oh, Crimson. Burry, you want to be Elvira again for Halloween if you can fit into the costume? I mean, heck, just be Elvira no matter what. Doesn't matter what your shape is. Doesn't matter if you can't fit into the costume. Get another costume. Just be as Elvira. Be Elvira as fuck. It doesn't matter. This mist does seem to make you feel sick and depressed. Ever heard of anything like that before, Amy? I think I'm feeling worse and worse every day, and people say the water dragon's causing all sorts of problems. Maybe the Ryoshima coast will never be at peace again. I can't bear all this worry and pain anymore. Oh, when will it all be over? I knew it, Amy. This is no ordinary mist. I mean, it's all over the city and it won't go away. It's downright unnatural. Seems there are still some people who are unaffected, but who knows what'll happen if this continues a few more days. Oh, you forgot to tell me something, Contrix? You pre-ordered Mario All-Stars 3D? Good, as you should. Dubes, my problem with the current retro mod YouTube scenes, I feel like there's some elitism. Okay, I never wanted to say that, Dubes. I try to not it's not like I don't know that there's some elitism in gatekeeping. I'm fully aware of it. But I also feel like I'm not helping if I'm not helping if I focus too much on that. I am trying to lead by example, basically. I'm saying, here's the products you can use. Here's some info about them. Here's why you should use these products. And I just want to be as helpful as possible because I will admit, I follow the usual crew on Twitter, and if you know who the usual crew is, I'm not gonna name them by name because, well, either you know or you don't know, and it would be, I'm already putting myself in a tough spot by mentioning this, but you see these guys like circle jerking each other all day long, and it feels like they're way too wrapped up in loving each other to genuinely be helping the people who are trying to get into retro as well. So yeah, be it drama on Twitter, heck, even poor John Linneman from Digital Foundry. I saw him tweeting last night and this morning about how he's in the blast radius of some other genre with people who are close to him. Like, holy crap, this is not something that even needs to happen in the first place. It doesn't need to be cutthroat. And there's even there was also drama between the X Station guy and the PSIO guy, and I'm not gonna put myself in a position to have that drama spread itself or make itself worse. Yeah, John Linneman is so very much like the sweetest, most helpful dude I could possibly imagine, just from what little bit I've been able to see of him. This is going to be controversial, really enjoying YouTubers and streamers who don't follow the new trends of games and have to play the newest thing that comes out because it's super hyped up and they don't even go back to previous games to finish anything. I see that a lot with a lot of other streamers. And I realize, new games are popular and exciting. I totally get that. And a lot of viewers gravitate towards that. But the center of where I'm coming out and doing this is I don't care. I need to do my own thing, because if I try to do too many things that are like what other people are doing, then I can't stand out, and that will stifle my creativity as well. There's the well of retro runs so deep that there are so many things I haven't streamed that I very well could stream. Maybe I could have done some more searching, but I hardly saw anyone giving any love to the TurboGrafx 16 Mini when it came out. I streamed the whole damn thing. I even got a retweet out of Konami for it, which I felt pretty proud of. John Linneman definitely did other people's homework in high school. Oh my god, that totally sums up his personality. Okay, holding these thoughts, putting your son to bed. You got it, dudes. Burry the hipster. Yep, especially with those glasses. Yeah, Robert Headley, you understand the vibe.
I was traveling the country to perfect my martial arts, but when I arrived here in Seon, I suddenly started to feel ill. I heard rumors before that Queen Himiko's holy power was incredible. Surely this can't be her doing. The mist across the city is suspicious too, but I won't let it get the better of me. Nothing gets the better of me.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. I want the new consoles, but retro are not getting enough love. Seriously. Now, I can understand that the retro is getting more and more love, because anytime I want to try to buy some more retro stuff, like I really want to get a SCART cable for the PlayStation that I have coming in the mail soon, but those stay sold out, and whenever they go back on sale, they get sold out instantly. Citrus 3000 PSI has his optical drive replacement for the GameCube. That thing, at $90 a pop, sells out instantly. It's crazy. If you're a nerd in high school, find a big dumb guy and do his homework for him. Dumb nerd you are. Drac Tactics with the subscription. Oh my goodness, homeboy Drac, thank you for keeping up the sub. Amaterasu, the best doggo. Everyone, please give Drac Tactics some love and hype. Drac is a good friend of the channel. Dude can sling video games as well as he can sling a weed eater. He is the jack of all trades. He is, I see Gravebook hang out a lot in his streams as well because they have a mutual love for Castlevania. And even though I know your main PC is down, I know you are working hard to get that back up and your stream will be back at full strength very soon. He can brush a cat like a madman. Yes, if you accumulate enough channel points in Drac Tactics stream, he will brush his kitty and feed Dino some treats. Just like Gravebook used the hype emote right there. Dino, his cat, is the best. And then Psycho Mantis reads your memory card and finds out you like to play Castlevania. It's crazy how it does that from within the game. Freaking Konami and Kojima. Anyway. The city bigwigs live across the bridge ahead. My area is crammed full of awesome places. One of them belongs to Queen Himiko, ruler of Nippon. You can tell because it's really huge. I have no idea what she's like, but I'm not sure I'll like her. Castlevania Cats and Horror. It's the perfect stream for Gravebook. I mean, she doesn't seem to be doing anything about this mist. Plus, I make it a point to never trust queens and the like anyway. Never trust a queen. Apparently. Seon City, the aristocratic quarter. Oh my. Oh my. AZ Collins coming in crabby. What's going on, AZ Collins? Dude, you helped crush yesterday's stream, my dude. You started a donation inferno when you dropped that donation that you did. My goodness. My goodness, AZ Collins. Nothing but love. And I know you're probably going to get back to streaming sooner or later, but until then, you're going to be a badass drummer. That is the AZ Collins guarantee. Good drums, good games, Dark Souls, especially. Oh man, this is the hangover stream where all the memories of yesterday start flooding back because so much happened over 10 hours. Well, yeah, big antitrust incoming. Nvidia taking over ARM. That could plausibly make. That could very well make Nvidia like. That could make Nvidia like the way Intel makes AMD look right now. Would be the way that Nvidia will look down on Intel. Like, it's just going to be this absolutely huge chip maker control kind of thing. I'll admit the potential technology that could come out of ARM plus Nvidia fully integrated together could be amazing, but also naturally reduces competition in the semiconductor industry, and that's an issue.
Where did all the water go? Oh, hello, Pooch. Thinking about crossing Gojo Bridge? Well, think again. This bridge is a very special contraption. With one command, I can make it passable, and another impassable. But there's a reason why I cannot operate it right now. Stop pestering me. I cannot make the bridge passable right now. At least not until the lake's water is restored and I get that elusive item.
Oh. So restoring the lake water, huh? Anything interesting down here while it's dry? There are competitors to ARM, but they all suck. Oh dear. Crossed into the danger zone. Okay, that black line is the danger zone. Got it. And I don't see anything particularly interesting outside over in the danger zone. So the game is gently reminding me of where I should and should not go. Oh, that's right. I have a double jump. I have a double jump. Whee! Most are still licensing the ARM architecture. Don't see that changing really. Yeah, with Turtle with the sub. And Gresco Kid getting a sub as well due to Drac gifting the subs as well. Thank you for keeping the good times going. Thank you for inviting others to live the dream at full power here in Subcon. Drac, that was very heroic. Thank you for that. Big sub hype, big love from Drac Tactics. So, Miss Rao? Oh. Miss Rao in a lecture hall? Oh, I want to stand in the giant cup. Let's see here. Clearly I missed a few things. I know, I wanted to look at... Ooh, changing from night to day. There we go. Okay, I need to go northwest corner to see someone. Oh. Ooh, there are chests down here. Let's collect all these goodies. An incense burner. Very nice. Burner that releases the purest aroma. A vengeance slip. Another exorcism slip. Great. I'm glad you guys dig my emotes. That makes me very happy. I've only got so many slots right now, but someday I will. This little tadpole of a streamer will grow into something bigger, and I'll have all the crazy amount of emote slots that will match all the dreams in my head and some of the suggestions that you guys have put out there. I've gotten a little bit ahead of myself. If you're in my Discord, I've got some emotes that I just cannot wait to inject into Twitch. Yes, especially Manic Bonk. I think Manic Bonk is first on the priority list. I still need to draw him. I need to figure out what kind of hammer Manic Bonk would use, because there are so many video game hammers I could use. Keep out digging for water source. They digging a canal here? Looks interesting, don't you think, Gammy? Uh-oh, we have a digging minigame ahead of us. That's not going to be fun. Pico hammer. I was thinking the hammer from Donkey Kong, personally.
Oh, what's going on? I don't know what came over me. I had this incredible sudden pain. Now I'm stuck here like this, and I can't move an inch. I'm so useless. If I don't get to work in the canal with the boss, we won't be able to get the water flowing again. Oh, what am I gonna do?
Go to Manic Jail, Bonk. Yes. And as soon as I create Manic Bonk, Contrix is going to be the first recipient of it. Without a doubt. That's just how it goes around here. Wow. Why would the game so generously load me up down here? Ooh, a mermaid coin. I'll take it. Gotta pay the toll with the mermaids. Uh-oh. Burry, your thighs are burning? Oh, it's from the exercise bike, not from any other external stimulus. Got it. 4 minutes. You gotta do better than that, Burry. Start doing some body squats, too. Get those thighs and those glutes in shape for whatever it is that thighs and glutes do in your life. Yeah, Robert, I'm definitely gonna die here. What I'm actually getting here is a lot of money, more or less. Tons of items that are that you just sell. Faster, Barry, faster! Whoosh, 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 whoosh. Faster won't kill you, it'll just make you want to take a nap. Oh, you got an incline mode. Okay, so you're doing high resistance. Sometimes you can find treadmills in thrift stores. get them for relatively cheap. Because I know that naturally, trying to buy a treadmill brand new, that is, oh dear, I'm not supposed to be there. Trying to buy a treadmill brand new, that is a heck of a tall order, to say the least. Okay, I think I got all the chests down here, so now I can go and over here and start digging. Curse that confounded water dragon, causing such a commotion. How can the god of the sea be running a place like this? I bet the dragon is to blame for the state of this canal, too. All that fuss has caused the lake to plug itself up. Hey, Optimus Power, good to see you. Happy Sunday. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Master Carpenter Naguri. Hey, Amy, looks like there's trouble over here, too. Seems the whole city's a complete mess. Huh? Oh, did you come here for a drink of water, Wolf? I'm afraid it's completely dried up. This canal was a really important source of water for us. That's why I'm digging a hole to see if I can tap into it again. So many people are sick now, there's hardly anyone to help out. In fact, I'm the only one left, one lowly carpenter. But I'm determined not to give up. You get quite fit doing my job. Now I can reap the benefits. I built almost everything you see here in Sand, you know? So, there's nothing I don't know about the place. Want to know where the key to this water source lies? It lies in Lake Biwa's drain plug. You certainly seem to listen well for a pooch. Maybe I should tell you about Lake Biwa's plug then. Seon City is floating in the middle of Lake Biwa. Water from it is what fills the canal around this city. The water dragon's antics have made the plug seal up. No wonder the canal is dried up, and that's why we're in this sorry state now. I'm sure that plug is located beneath this area. If I could dig my way to it, water should come gushing out. You get to lurking on the way home from the parents' house. I am in people's cars today. That is an honor that I'm like a radio station for people. When I was talking about UK grocery stores, I thought about that. I might want to play it on stream. That's the thing. I was able to go to a Tesco, but I was not able to get myself to a Sainsbury's. So that is can be a little problematic there for me. Because Sainsbury's looked huge and epic, and I feel like the experience I got in a Tesco was just a taste of what was possible. I mean, Tesco, for as small as it was, had fishmongers. They had cheesemongers and they had fishmongers. Who knows how many more mongers would have been at a Sainsbury's? I have no idea. KMAN, the manic place to experience retro. Ba-bum. You're listening to Radio Manic. Your friend Jack finished the original Power Rangers game on Super Nintendo? That's right, I saw Jack Attack rocking the Power Rangers game. I know that game gets Navigator Bowman all hyped. I do hear that Ring Fit Adventure is a heck of a thing. If you think so, maybe you can help me out. Help Naguri dig? Yes. It's a shame wolves can only answer with their eyes. Still, doesn't matter what you are if you're willing to help. Now, listen carefully while I explain what you have to do. Like I told you, Lake Biwa's plug is right below us here. I'll concentrate all my efforts on finding it. All you need to do is use those claws and get digging. I'll use the hole you dig to get to the plug, and when I reach it, I'll give it a good whack to open it up. If no water comes out, you might need to give me a hand. So, you understand what you have to do? Yes, I have to play another one of these terrible digging games. It's time for Wolf and Human to pool their energy together. Let's get going. Is it weird because I think all the Power Rangers are on TikTok living vicariously through nostalgia? Wouldn't surprise me, actually. Now this is oh, there's some water. No, there we go. Oh no! I have water right here. There we go. Better. Come get this water, old man. Hey, I said get up. This is like a weird game of Dig Dug. Okami for Wii and Switch Optimus Power? Heck yes. Are you gonna sit there and drown, old man, or are you gonna do stuff with the water? Can't go there, can't go there. Actually, I think I've already botched this. I have indeed messed this up. Apparently that's not a satisfactory water source for this old man. Amy Jo, the only serious actor. Yeah, especially when I think of like interesting post Power Ranger stories, I think of what the Green Ranger has become. An MMA fighter evangelist. Really, really wild journey he's been on. Yeah, I'm gonna try to restart this. Oh, he even owns a dojo? That's amazing. I mean, he had to follow his passions. I mean, it does stand to reason that he's someone who loved the martial arts. That probably helped fuel his passion while he was the Green and the White Ranger. There I go, going down the same path again. Oh, that's right, Jason David Frank, I believe his namesake. But I also love, there was, not long ago, there was this really excellent, they keep doing these crossovers, and I will always get incredibly hyped for these crossovers. that Austin, I think his name is Austin St. John. I think that's his name. He came back and reprised some Red Ranger action for us. Oh wait, that is cracked. What if I... Can I do that? Oh, how about that? I'm like, uh-oh, did I just like make a glitch bomb there? Yeah, I'm not as much of a Super Sentai nerd as I probably could be or should be, but I still love the idea of Power Rangers and wish for the concept to continue being successful and amazing. Well, shoot, I'm gonna try embedding a bomb like that again. That was pretty rad. Power Rangers give us kick-ass jams. Yeah, I feel like it's really easy to if you're in Power Rangers, you kind of might get like pigeonholed for the rest of your life, but that isn't always the case, and I love seeing them break out of that. Hang on, I found the one and only water source in this area, and... a lot of weird normal stuff was considered satanic. You have some really incredible stories about that kind of stuff, Gravebook. All right. Let's go this way, old man. Yes, to the water. Use X and Y to break rocks. Bottom, where they'll tell you. Oh, I have to get him to the very bottom. That's right. The very bottom. The very, very bottom. Okay. Actually, I should throw a bomb right here. Navigator almost got into Wicca. Oh, dear. Navigator Witchman. Okay. Now... Okay, a better route to the bottom would probably be something like... Yeah, especially if any of you somehow ever get a chance to go to Gravebook's house, you will see that she practices what she preaches. Yeah, Gravebook, literally a witcher. Oh dear. Maybe I get him off to the left. Alright, hey, thanks for stopping by, Optimus Power. Appreciate the good energy. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for stopping by. I'll see you around. Toss a coin to your Gravebook. Yes, follow me down here, and then... Well, I guess you'll have to take one for the team a little bit. Will he follow me over here, or will he turn around? Oh, wait, the only true way down is on the right side. The far right side. Okay. Because of the way that the black stones keep blocking me. Okay. So this demands a little bit of this. A little bit of that. A little bit of this. Oh no, my god powers ran out. Let's see, can I try for this again? Out of butter? Oh hell no. No food lover should be out of butter. As a matter of fact, I keep a stock of Kerrygold at all times because butter is kind of one of those life essential things. See, they have cracks, but they cannot be destroyed, which is very frustrating. Seriously, Kerrygold, so expensive, but so delicious. Only have unsalted hotel bar. I've not heard of that brand. I've not heard of that brand unless you're making fun of it by calling it like a hotel bar of soap. Let's see, did I mess up this flow here? Why do you have to go drop down on that side? Oh, an East Coast thing? Okay. An East Coast brand of butter called Hotel Bar. Wow, why is this one so tough? Oh, really? There we go. Now we're making some progress. So, really? Wind against... What was... Oh, just to skip him past things. Okay, to blow him... Alright, got it, got it. So, I guess let's cut to the chase here. Wow. Richard Steven Horvitz? Really? So yeah, down here. And then I get to go slash. And nope. Blowing you this way. Better. Oh! The voice of Alpha 5. I'm sure he's been a prolific voice actor for sure. Nope. Let's... Also, voice of Dag from the Angry Beavers. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna need to like wait for him to get her and then walk back. He was in Psychonauts and is the voice of Invader Zim. Oh, cool. He has made a heck of a career for himself. There we go. I think that's like the last major obstacle. Oh, nope. Very successful voice actor. Wow. Oh boy, we're coming down to the wire here. Nope, I'm not gonna make it. But I did improve. Yeah, because I definitely at one point encountered an optional one of these, but now this one is freaking mandatory. Oh, I can't use the unlimited ink thing. The Inkfinity Stone. Oh. Little slashy. And after that slashy, a little bit of blowy when the man stands up. Yes. Slashy and blowy. We reached our goal. Now tell me where to dig. Got down here with 2 minutes to spare. Should be good. Robin Acting Down and Steve Bloom are probably the two most prolific voice actors you know. Yuga 2 is a huge voice actor nerd, so y'all can definitely riff on that together. Look, Wolf, look at this wonderful water from Lake Biwa. Seon has had its fair share of hardships lately. Water dragon on the rampage. That strange mist all over. But it matters not what trials present themselves to us. If we solve them one by one, we will emerge unscathed. I suppose my work here is done for now. Thanks, Wolf. You did a good job. All right. but the mist still prevails. They replaced Vic with John Young Bosch to voice Broly. Oh, wow. Ooh, Robert Headley with the flex. Look who you know on Facebook. Wait, what? Steve Blum was Tom from Toonami. Oh, cool. Tom the Robot. How did you come to know those guys, Robert Headley? Now let's talk to the bridge guy.
At last the time is near. Benkei the fisherman monk shall lay claim to his 1000th sword.
Wandering warrior monk Benkei.
I have traveled far and wide, challenging master swordsmen, and 999 swords have I claimed by my own hand. But now that I have defeated all who would dare challenge me, that last sword has eluded me. I need but one more to make 1000, and thus aimlessly I've wandered. That is until a legend drew me to Seon City. It is said that a living sword lies in the depths of Lake Biwa. Have you heard the legend about Lake Biwa? Even I could barely believe it when I first heard. They say a living sword swims freely about in these waters. If true, it would make a fitting addition as my 1000th sword. This bridge is a very special contraption. One command, I can make it passable, and another, impassable. As you can see, it makes for a fine place to fish. It agrees me to cut off access. Oh my goodness, Chulky, Chinese Hulk, what is going on? Chinese Hulk and Raiders, hello again. I have been raided by Chinese Hulk again. It is truly a blessing to have you and your community. Benimation, Chulky, all you other awesome people, thank you so much for the raid. For those of you who have not yet met me, I am Manic Socratic, sitting here playing some of the finest of retro games 3 days a week, Fridays, Sundays, and Tuesdays. Right now we are on the 8th stream of Okami, just having a nice and peaceful time, especially after the 10-hour stream I had yesterday, so thank you everyone for dropping in. Welcome, Chulky. We love you and your speedrunning retro ways. I was about to take a break, but I guess not anymore. Maybe another 15 minutes here. Hangover stream, I'm holding up as well as one can, Chulky. Yeah, to stream a day after you stream for 10 hours, it's a little weird. I haven't done this since May, but I feel all right. It's important to build up one's streaming stamina, I think. It grieves me to cut off access to the city, but I'm afraid this bridge shall stay this way while I fish for the living sword. Of course, that may be easier said than done.
Oh, so what about some fishing? If he's fishing, then I need to help him.
This is no mere fishing trip for me. This is a true battle with the living sword. Therefore, I must arm myself with the right weapon. That fishing rod over at the tool dealer in town will be perfect. Oh, you should see it. It is the purest of white, like new fallen snow. There's no chance of victory without that rod. Alas, it would appear that I cannot afford it. Oh, what am I to do?
Well, you see, I guess I'm gonna go buy it for you. I'm gonna be a good goddess and buy a fishing rod for you. How did Celeste treat you today, Chinese Hulk? I know that you've been fighting very hard against it for quite a while, for at least the past couple weeks. So many shops, and I have no idea what they do. Oh, hey, a sword shop or something.
Hello there, Mutt. What are you doing out in the mist like this? Now's hardly the time to be wandering around Seon.
Real emotional with Celeste earlier, but good. Oh yeah, Celeste will tug at the heartstrings in ways that you don't expect. Anyone's first ever experience with Celeste is special. Oh, took a few days off because of other games and Myth's birthday. Yeah, definitely have to show up for Mythalia's birthday. That I was able to see the beginning of her stream yesterday, and it was so heartwarming and wholesome. I even posted her clip in my Discord. I just had to share that love because it was so infectious. All of the happy tears, all of the happy tears.
The Cursed Zone's appearance hasn't helped matters either. Queen Himiko's gone and shut herself up in her palace. Everyone else is hiding outside their homes. Shouldn't it be the job of our leader to help us through this? Anyway, business is slow, to say the least. If you've been sent to do the shopping, then get it over with.
There was a point in Celeste where it talked about depression. It was so relatable, you couldn't stop crying. Man, it was so real. Yeah, the ways that the ways that the main character basically the mountain is a metaphor for all of the challenges required for her to deal with all of her own problems and all of her own struggles. It's a lot. Well, that's an expensive sword. Actually, I should be doing some selling because I just picked up a ton of treasure. Okay, not as much as I thought I had. Wah wah. Yeah, they do it in this great way that is, I guess, really accessible. Celeste deals with, someone who's enduring personal problems in this very accessible and soft way that helps people feel seen, and I think that's just such a good thing. Cried at the part where you fell every time. Yep, Celeste is definitely one of those games that if you haven't played it yet, you really should. I had to use an IV. Oh dear. What happened in this place? The innkeeper. Oh, that innkeeper sequence was intense. Oh hey, this house here looks a lot like the shattered hotel in Celeste. Didn't I have an examine button at some point wherever I was standing? Aha, over here. That's a carpenter's plane. They're using to smooth out wooden surfaces. Okay. Huh, I guess there's not much to do in this house for now, so let me get out of here. Oh, this oppressive weight. I cannot bear it. What's wrong, Gramps? What's wrong? You sick or something? Huh? Oh no, I'm not sick. You're not? What about all that about a weight you can't bear? It is my soul that ails me. A tremendous weight presses upon it. Blossom Protector, Mr. Flower. Oh, what has become of our city? This accursed mist has covered the entire area of late. It surely tortures us, as if we're being strangled. At first, we thought that a thick fog had rolled in, but then people started falling ill. Worst of all, the cherry blossoms I worked so hard to take care of have withered and lost all the blossoms. I have not played Life is Strange. I haven't heard too much of it either, unfortunately. Someone point me to where I can go buy that fishing rod, dang it. I mean, not you, chat, but, like, someone in the game, surely. Someone in the game surely has a hint. Huh, everyone in the city has a very interesting ornament on their head. Don't believe it. There's water flowing in the canal again. The boss must have done this. He must have done the work himself, and I didn't manage to help him one little bit. I'm so useless, getting stuck here like this. I just don't understand where the pain came from all of a sudden. Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, this fellow looks fun.
I'm so nervous all the time. See that cursed zone behind me there? It's sending out all kinds of evil. It's tough work being a coroner at a time like this. I'd give anything to quit my job and get out of here, but that water dragon has been causing havoc in the sea. They even say lots of boats have been sunk.
Jack, good evening to you. Happy Sunday. Hope you and the wife are doing well. Thanks for stopping by tonight, dude. You working hard on your YouTube stuff?
So I've got the water dragon up front, the cursed zone behind. I just don't know where to turn. The cursed zone behind us.
Okay, just want to see if you had anything else to say. This game made a point very early on to talk to people multiple times. Sometimes you get more things out of them. Footage for Daggerfall. Oh, heck yeah.
Doesn't it have any effect on you, dog?
When Queen Himiko hold herself away, it seems to be making me feel worse and worse every day. Oh, that dude looks extra tortured. What's this guy selling? Tool dealer. Oh, yeah, there we go. Tools.
This is terrible. The water dragon is causing so much trouble out in the sea. It's gotten to the point where I can't procure any goods to sell. There used to be tons of fish, both in Ryoshima and here in the city, but the water dragon's antics have scared them all away. Price of fresh fish? It's gone through the roof. What is it, Pooch? Been sent to do the shopping, have you? I don't have much for sale, but feel free to take a look.
Yes, let's do some shopping. Blinding snow. Hey, purity of snow, that's what I need. Or the marlin rod. Ooh. Some herbal medicine, some charcoal. And see, all of these seem like important items, so the blinding snow is at least the one that was described. I will wait to get the... Well, I can afford it, so I might as well. I'll wait to get... Well, actually, I can get one of each. Bang. Okay.
Why does he sound like Meatwad? Well, you want the Meatwad voice? I'll give you the Meatwad voice. I don't know who you're talking to.
My name is Sheikh Zula, the Mike Ruler. The old schooler. Imagining imagination. How you doing, Kane? Hope you're having a good Sunday. Thanks for stopping by today, Kane. Oh, you still not feeling good today? I mean, MGS2 will certainly cause a lot of extremely weird feelings, so...
This is no mere fishing trip for me. This is a true battle with the living sword. I must therefore arm myself with the right weapon. That fishing rod over at the tool dealer in town will be perfect. Oh, you should see it. It is the purest of white like new fallen snow. No chance of victory without that rod. Alas, I cannot afford it. What can I do? That's blinding snow, the rod from the tool dealer. With that fine rod, I would at last have a chance against the living sword. Now be a good doggy and give it here.
Offer the blinding snow?
Oh, happy day! I've never fished before, but it should not be much different from a good sword fight. Now, to catch that 1000th sword, I shall engage in mortal combat with that elusive living sword. I've been holding my rod over this water for some time now. However, that living sword has yet to bite. But you know what they say, patience is a virtue. I shall sit here as long as it takes.
Annie? Hoodhead here's never gonna let us across at this rate. Time for some of that angling magic of yours. Show him how you do it. Fish that living sword out of this lake. Mortal Kombat! Dun 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 dun. Huh. Hoodhead sure is a handful. I wonder if there's really such a thing as a living sword anyway. Okay, Amy, you got the basic idea, right? Draw a line from the tip of the pole to the fish. I don't know exactly what we're fishing for, but don't let it get away. Surely, if I hang out long enough, I will eventually see. Or it's probably one of those, I'm gonna have to catch 3 fish to be able to lead up to the living sword. That's probably how it's gonna go. So I might as well just start.
I think I hooked something.
Go for it, Hoodhead. Pull, pull. Don't let it get away. We love these mixed QuickTime events. Gotta keep it in the green zone. Oh, KFC's new fries are good. Gotta get that 20-pound lunker. Gotta have more passion for fishing. Does one of these fish have a piece of heart? You caught Goby. Not what we wanted, but that's okay. Third time's the charm, as usual. Am I not hitting the tip hard enough? Do I gotta X button this?
You won't get away from me.
Go for it, Hoodhead. Pull. Ooh, templates for labels navigator. I'm in there. That's right, PK and Zeta. Gotta finesse the tip with a broad stroke. You caught the killifish. There we go. There's our sword. Redo a bunch of labels, so why not? I found this Spanish YouTuber who created this sweet modern DK64 label. I'll have to dig up the video. It was awesome. He showed a time lapse of his entire process of photoshopping it. It was super neat. I don't know why someone would want to put that much effort towards Donkey Kong 64, but you know what? I'm not going to stop him.
You won't get away from me.
Go for it, Hoodhead. Pull. That's a sword-ish fish, all right. Gotta strike it a few times to really get it clobbered. Oh, ooh. I was really fat fingering that one. And third strike. You caught cutlass fish, the living sword. Actually, Drac, I have mine. Let me give you a link here, Drac. RetroGameCases.com. Because I will show you, I have it sitting here right now because I'm eventually going to refurbish a cart, but I have this beautiful, as you can see, quite shiny Banjo-Tooie waiting to be applied to its cartridge. I have to do better at getting permanent marker off of that cartridge so I can make it fully perfect. KFC Famous Bowl plus Cholula and Tajin. Oh my. So there you go, Drac. I hope that scratches the itch for the N64 labels that you need.
Cutlass fish, the living sword. The gods be praised. At last, I have fulfilled my dream. So, that is the living sword. That's what I've been pursuing all this time.
Don't take it so hard. I mean, that was one big cutlass fish. And a cutlass is a kind of sword, isn't it? Plus, what are the odds of catching an ocean fish in a lake?
Spare me such solace. But enough about that. A monk never goes back on his word. I shall make this jigsaw bridge passable once more.
Oh, Burry staying controversial with the Raisin Canes. Canes is good shit, though. I ain't gonna lie. All right, I can proceed. Hopefully there's a save mirror on the other side of this place. Another cutscene. Oh no. Oh no. Ooh, an evil swirl. Whoa, stop, Amy. I thought this mist was coming from the lake or mountains. So what's that stuff rising from the Imperial Palace? Let's keep going, Furball. Everyone's allowed to be wrong.
Well, look at what the cat dragged in. What took you so long, ma chérie?
Not you again. Well, you can't fool us. We're not gonna forget what you did to us back at Orochi's cave. And why do you keep popping up wherever we are anyway? What are you up to this time?
Excuse-moi, but I have no time to follow you around. You see, I'm busy looking for something.
Bah, some prophet you are. Shouldn't you already know where to look?
Well, maybe look isn't the right word. I already know where it is. It's just getting there is proving to be a bit of a problem. Suffice it to say, I want it quick and easy.
Quick and easy? Wait a second. Don't tell me you're behind this funky mist. Is this part of a plan to conquer the city and take over the world? You're always up to no good, so I wouldn't be surprised.
The world? Not bad, my little bouncing friend. You're only half wrong. I seek the other world. I desire a path to the heavens.
A path to the heavens? Oh, stop beating around the bush and let us know what's on your mind.
This path concerns you too, ma chérie.
Huh?
This city is in quite a bad state, is it not? Especially this ghastly mist that torments its people.
You think we're stupid? We see right through you, pretty boy. Ha, we got you all figured out. This funky mist and your so-called path to the heavens? You're in cahoots with Queen Himiko.
A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. So just take it step by step. You must first deal with this mist. It is slowly but surely killing the people of this city. Wait too long and it's au revoir. The damage will already be done.
Why are you talking about it like it's someone else's problem? You're behind it all. Admit it already.
Even if I was, what good would come out of arguing about it here? Methinks you should be doing something about the mist now. How about a tip this time instead of a prophecy? Go through the hole in the wall, little ones. Let me put it this way. Even the most solid defense has a tiny gap like the eye of a needle. Or something like that. Understand, ma chérie?
Combat King with the host. Big love, big thanks. TKK, a hero out there in retro. Goes and, true to his namesake, the Combat King is an arcade freak, understands and knows things about arcade games that I could only dream of knowing, even though I also, kind of grew up in arcades and I know a little bit. The Combat King is the dude for arcade loving.
Brisket queso. Oh, that sounds delightful.
Dang, Navigator has nothing but pure strain hatred for Texas. I watched a little bit of football. Yeah, I saw the Packers get their win. Saw some of the Cardinals and 49ers struggles. I know that my Ravens freaking rocked it, as they should have, especially up against the Browns.
This poisonous mist is quite dangerous. Wait too long and it's au revoir. The damage will already be done. How about a tip this time?
Okay. All of us are sick of talking to this guy, but I love doing his voice. Show me on the doll where Texas hurt you. Oh, boy. Oh. Ooh. There's a save mirror, and there are chests. Well, I might as well steal.
Land of the Gods.
Scroll drawn by wandering artist contains useful information that I will probably never read because I've never read any of these scrolls ever. Burry, and you're foam rolling. You're just gonna keep foam rolling every day until it doesn't hurt anymore, Burry. Combat King. Oh, Condolences if you happen to be a Lions fan, Combat King, because those final few plays were like everything that the Lions are in a nutshell right there. All right, yes. I know TKK reps. He reps the mitten, the icy, snowy mitten. You wish you weren't born. Oh crap, I forgot Raspberry Pi 4s come in 8 gigs of RAM. I bet their performance is incredible with that much RAM. They would probably be like fully usable and great emulation boxes with that RAM. They're probably like, what, $60? Okay. Like, what the heck do I have to do to finally make my way over to the freaking sunken ship? Oh, $75? I don't know. At $75, I might start looking at stuff with stronger CPUs like the Odroid. But Raspberry Pis are so universally compatible with stuff that it's still the right way to go. They kind of have the monopoly on that. So, apologies to you, TKK. I know you just got here, but it is definitely time for me to take a break, much like my dear sweet Amy over there is napping on that mirror. So, I'm going to go away for a few minutes. I'm going to go refresh myself, but when I come back, a little more Okami.
Y'all ready to get funky?
The most important part of dance is music. So now let us listen to the music and identify the beats.
1, 2, 3.
But that was too soft.
around now. Jump around now. Jump around now. Get down. Jump around now. Jump around now. Jump around now. Get down. Jump around, jump around now. Jump up, and get down. 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 Jump around now. 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 Jump up, 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 and get down.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everyone in between, I am going to run 3 minutes of ads to get rid of pre-roll ads for incoming viewers. Your patience is appreciated, and we will resume right after these messages.
Okay, I guess I'll come back. Maybe I will. It's kind of a weird decision, but I think coming back to the stream is a good idea to make it even more crappy than Cabal thinks it is. So that's a thing. Also, Big, can I get F's in the chat for Yugitu and his lost PlayStation Vita, because that is a mega tragic thing to happen to anyone, but especially a PS Vita. Those things are valuable as heck. Thank you for the F's in the chat. Feel like Sega wasn't sure if they wanted to make video games or house music. In the 90s, Sega had the balls to say, you know what, we are going to do both. Sega's music in the 90s was just full of bangers. Absolutely crazy good. From Night to Daytona and everything in between. Crimson No-Go's in the corner.
Yes. Cabal has summoned the streamer.
My approval? Can I be rude and interrupt for something super exciting? By all means, Crimson, please. Pretty please. Crimson, if you're... People have revealed incredibly amazing things here in my stream, and I am in no position to block people from discussing their blessings or their good fortune, so please. Crimson Blades got the house! Yes! Love and hype to Crimson Blades for getting the house. Woohoo! It is hard. On second thought, let Cabal get in the corner, then you can sit on my lap. Oh, Cabal, already? It's been so long since you've been in here, I didn't know we could be that forward with each other. Stream room is a thing. Yes! Instead of the couch streaming, Crimson can go full-fledged, full power. What would be the correct sequence of emotes for that? I think it would go... I know someone like Yugitu can whip him out better, but that and... Then there's... that, and then... that. Yeah, this will work. And then... there we go. Fully powered Crimson. Crimson was the homeless. You get to, you always have that Nina Lee ready. Now, I appreciate that you asked permission first and foremost, Crimson. That was a thing, and because you are such an appreciated member of not just my community, but several other communities out there who adore you and need you. Hearing this good fortune in your life is wonderful. So happy for you, Crimson. Very happy. McDonald's Wi-Fi? Ooh, at least you had McDonald's Wi-Fi. I mean, the only thing better than McDonald's Wi-Fi is Starbucks Wi-Fi, but at least you weren't dealing with, like, Taco Bell Wi-Fi or something. Picturing Crimson making his streaming room like Homie the Clown on Living Color made his cardboard box house. Is Crimson gonna have to have a sock that's stud with other socks so he can just, like, homie, don't play that? Today we're talking men on film, around the world, and back snap. Anyway, we have some more Okami to play. Yeah, it does not make sense for Oracle Phoenix Zombie. I'm with you. Oh, the game's a bit loud. Let me knock that down. Okay. Think we're good? I think we're good. Okay. Now I get to go talk to this person. Well, who'd have thought there'd be a wolf in here, of all places? The world is in turmoil. Have you come to listen to one of my sermons, Wolf? Then allow me to introduce myself. My name is Rao. I'm the regent of Seon City, appointed by Queen Himiko herself. Oh, they gave her some special physics. Dear Lord. Priestess Rao, what was in your salad grave book? So, what's troubling you then? Holy cow, this sister's stacked! Excuse me? Oh, you've got a cute little fairy with you. The name's Isun, and by the way, it only looks like I'm staring at your melons. Melons? Never mind. Anyway, so you're running things around here? Well, there's a funky mist covering the city, and there's talk of a water dragon or something offshore. So what's up with the queen holding herself up in her palace? Either way, Cabal, you're talking Damon Wayans, and his characters were legendary. Anton Jackson with his... It was a jar with a pickle in it. But, yeah, we... Seriously, this game just went from 0 to incredibly horny at a rate that is making my head swim. Like, they always kind of danced around Isun being a pervert, but they really went for it right there. People of her city are dropping like flies, you know. How can she be so lazy at a time like this? So you've sensed the evil forces over Ryoshima too, then? I heard that dreaded Orochi was resurrected in Shinsu Field. Why does she... She moves around so much, all of these torso movements. The brave swordsman vanquished him again. The ripples of those waves of chaos are reaching Ryoshima too. The water dragon terrorizes the sea and an ill mist covers Seihan. And in these last few days, the situation has intensified. I don't know what's happening to our peaceful Nippon. Spinach and spring mixed with roasted garlic, green pepper, artichokes, basil, and balsamic. Dang, Grey Book, that salad goes hard. Trying to bite her butt. She seems to be taking those bitings very... This is technically some girl on girl action here. She said something about waves of chaos growing stronger recently. Huh. A creepy shadow did scurry off when we defeated Orochi. Wonder if whatever it was took root here on Ryoshima Coast. What are you muttering about, Isun? Well, this will no doubt come as quite a shock, but the great slayer of the dreaded Orochi is right before your eyes. Behold, the great Amaterasu. What? This wolf? But I heard it was a swordsman called Susanoo. Huh? Oh, well, he may have dealt the final blow, but Amy here did most of the work, I tell ya. And if you don't believe me, Amy's gonna show you some divine powers right here, right now. When will I see your friend's divine power, then, Isun? You want it? You got it, sister. Come on, Amy. Show her one of your celestial brush techniques. What was that? You like it? That was one of Amaterasu's divine powers. A mere taste of what the celestial brush can do. Celestial brush? What a mysterious and fearsome power you wield, Amaterasu. You got that right, sister. There ain't nothing Amy can't do. Maybe this wolf could help me with my quest. Your quest? What more could you want? You're already stacked to the ceiling. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Now that I've lost my prayer slips, the situation is completely hopeless. Come on, tell us what you want. It doesn't matter, just forget about it. I have many favors I want to ask now that I've seen your powers, but without my prayer slips, there's nothing anyone can do. Thought I had a prayer slip. I guess I don't have a prayer slip. Huh. Well, I guess I'll at least power up a weapon. The one that I'm using right now. Yeah, the look on my face, because I'm like, oh boy, if I use my power, are we gonna escalate the horniness of this game? That's why I made that face, Phoenix Zombie. Boobs and dogs. I haven't seen this hentai. Go to horny jail. We're all gonna be spicy since we had to be restrained last stream. That's true. We were trying to be good ambassadors because I did send some messages over to my rep at the Sojourner Center and sent him a link to the VOD. So if they ever feel like going through it with a fine-tooth comb, then there will be not too much spicy content. Cabal, yesterday was my 10-hour charity stream where I raised $2,700 for the Sojourner Center of Arizona. The Sojourner Center supports victims of domestic violence, gives them all the legal resources as well as shelter to be able to escape their abusers. So when I'm, streaming for a charity means, you never know who's going to be watching. Any of those reps from the charity could be watching. I got to make sure that I represent not only myself and the charity as well. So we all did our best to be on our best behavior. Yeah, that was not a Cabal-friendly stream by any stretch of the imagination, but now there's waggling boobies around. Waggling Asian boobies at that, so go get it. Just like Zelda's sex life, that link is broken. Yep, very good stuff happened. Hey, can you hear me? What? We're supposed to be on duty. Well, it's just, I wanted to ask you something. What's your opinion of His Highness? What do you mean? Surely you're not doubting the worth of our honorable emperor. True, he said to take to his bed because of his strange illness, but I'm full of hope that he'll soon make a speedy recovery. And I am too, of course, but there's something about his strange illness that bothers me. That swirling mist is a little out of the ordinary, don't you think? The moment the Emperor took ill, it started to come from his room, and then, before we knew it, it had taken over the whole city. People are really starting to suffer from it too. Well, don't you think it's all a bit of a coincidence? It's definitely odd, I'll grant you that. But it's no use trying to ask His Highness how he feels. He just sends everyone away, and he won't even see a doctor, so I don't see that there's anything we can do about it. But what about the girl locked up in the cell all alone? She shouldn't be locked up like that. She's done nothing wrong. You mean the girl called Kaguya, right? Orders are orders, so we had no choice but to lock her up. But I can't quite see why His Highness wanted us to do it. The city's in a real mess ever since he took ill like this. I wonder what's going on inside the palace. Hoonie Pop? What is Hoonie Pop? I'll play Bubble Bath Babes. Huh? Check out these slips of paper. Honey Pop is still banned by Twitch. Of course Cabal would know. Looks like each one has a spell or something on it, but I have no idea how to use them. Don't think they do us much good. Oh, stick these prayer slips back. Yes. For those of us who are aware of Bubble Bath Babes. Honey Pop, match 3 dating game. Maybe had 10 nude pics in it for winning. I mean, if you're that's just a standard human reaction. If you're told that something is filthy and dirty, you have to go measure it against your own standards of what is filthy and what is dirty. Hey there, Bib. Hey there, stacked girl. I got you a stack. I heard you're stacked, so I got you a stack so you can stack while you stack. What have you... My prayer slips. You found them in this huge city? Thank you. They're indispensable in my fight against the evil beings. I was sure one of them had stolen them from me. Thank goodness. Yes, your ability to sniff things out really is a divine power. Your name's Amaterasu, correct, Wolf? Well, Amaterasu, would you put your powers to use for us? Huh, you're saying we're the answer to your prayers? I'm saying you're our only hope. As you've seen, Ryoshima Coast is in turmoil, all because of the evil rising from the darkness. Because of the forces of darkness. Forces of darkness? Yes, next to them, the monsters out there in the wild are nothing. They're starting to spread all over Ryoshima Coast. And with Queen Himiko confined to her palace, it all falls to me. Normally, I'd use my holy powers to dispel any threat to the city, but this foe is too strong for me, so I have no choice but to ask this favor. Lend me your powers. So that means we'd end up helping Himiko after all. I don't know, sounds kind of fishy to me. There are some who think the Queen is a coward to shut herself away, but she cares for her subjects. She's praying for our protection. But even she can't calm the water dragon and exorcise the city, not without that sacred treasure to enhance her holy powers. That's what I want you to help me find. Please, Amaterasu, let me ask you once again. Will you listen? Sure. What the heck? Let's hear what this stacked babe has to say. Stacked? Anyway, when you came here to the city, did you see it? Right off the coast near the Ryoshima border, there lies a sunken treasure ship, a victim of the water dragon's rampage. That ship was a trading vessel working between here and abroad. It was transporting a great treasure ordered by Queen Himiko. The water dragon attacked every ship in the water. It sunk the ship and its precious cargo right in front of the port. The fox rods that the queen had finally managed to locate, a matchless treasure with the power to defeat any foe, would have been Sept City's, no, Nippon's greatest asset. If we had the fox rods now, we could drive out the evil beings. Amaterasu, will you come to the treasure ship with me and help me search its cargo for the fox rods? You want us to do what? You want us to search for treasure in a sunken treasure ship? Well, I'd do anything for a cute babe, but if my boss here says no, there ain't much I can do. Well, boss, we gonna help this busty babe or what? Help, Frau? Bummer. Well, the boss has spoken. Huh? What was that, Amy? Thank you, Amaterasu. You're a true savior. Okay, let's go to the treasure ship right away then. Although, we must wait a while until the new moon rises in the night sky. In the shallows where the ship ran aground, called the Lunar Lagoon, the tide only recedes when the new moon is seen from the moon turret. When the tide's out, it's easy to get into the treasure ship. We'll meet at the ship on the night of the next new moon. FWPX with a raid! Hello, FWPX and raiders. Just like last night, good to see you again, dude. I am Manic Socratic, playing some of the finest retro games 3 nights a week. You were playing Halo, the Master Chief Collection. Awesome, awesome. Good to see you, FWPX. Hope you're having a good evening. Hope you and the family are good and happy. Thanks for keeping it coming. Appreciate it very much. And so Contrix is all about looking up skirts for Lollipop Chainsaw. And of course, Yuga 2, right there with the answer. Okay, gotta go back to the sunken ship. FWPX is one of my homies. Met him through one of my Twitter friends here in the Phoenix area. I know it's pretty late at night for FWPX, but I know he can explain his username much better than I can. Boy, Amy, you seem really eager to help her. Well, I couldn't say no to those two either. But we can't let our guard down. I mean, who knows? That busty babe might be Himiko's puppet. And if they're up to no good, then we should get our hands on those fox rods before they do. All right, back to the sunken ship. Run, 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 run. I'm running, 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 running. I'm running, 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 running. Wow, Isun is like at maximum horny levels right now. It's great. Oh hey, another save mirror that I think I completely neglected earlier. ...2006 was a different time. Isun, you need to chill in 2020. You nailed it, Drac. You nailed it. And well, even then, we're probably dealing with like, I don't know, year 1500 Japan here. Let me go whack this thing with some exorcism slips. Ooh, I have that many medium exorcism slips? Heck yeah. Emmy and the twins, yes. Got that parasol, but it can't resist the wind. That was a good fight. Like, I can't recall the last time that a game has ever made me break while I'm reading the text. Like, there are games that use sex, sure, but when it's so comically horny like this in a very what would the right word be? In a very shonen anime kind of way, that's just always funny. Very clever localization in this game, I'll say that much. Kind of disappointed in Re-Reckoning. Thought they were doing more of a remaster remake, but it seems like a re-release. Oh dear. Let's make it night. Rather surprised there are only 59 Rule 34 images of Rao. On what source only has 59 of those images? Wait, there's specifically a Rule 34 website? I thought DeviantArt was the Rule 34 website. If not DeviantArt, then Tumblr. Clearly, my internet travels have been very limited. That's amazing that there's an actual Rule 34 website where all the Rule 34 comes together. Ooh, Bay is coming over. Get it, girl. Get it, PK and Zeta. Have a good night. Have fun out there. Whoops, forgot about that door. It's sealed shut with some sort of curse. I bet this puppy ain't gonna be easy to dispel. Amaterasu. Busty, babe. You're here already, both of you. I'm sorry I'm late. My political duties delayed me. This is the treasure ship you were talking about, babe? Yes, the fox rods Queen Himiko seeks should be here. Yeah, like we had enough during that initial scene. We don't need to play it up even further. It's still funny, but it is getting a little excessive. It was sunk by the water dragon, and now it's filled with monsters. But my holy powers can easily deal with a few dozen monsters. There's nothing to worry about. Let's go in. That's all fine and dandy, babe. But what about this cursed door here? Was it sealed up like that to keep looters out? Or maybe it's the curse of those who died when the water dragons sunk their ship? That thing's just seething with an intensely evil power. So there's a cursed door to stop anyone from getting through. I see. That's a neat trick. You got that right. We better find another way in. Huh? It's time we join forces, Amaterasu. There'll be more barriers sealed by magic as we get further inside. When we come to them, I'll use a prayer slip to break the seal. So if you don't mind... Overboard. Good one, Yuga 2. Oh, she's mounted. So, Amaterasu, handling the prayer slips is my affair, but I would like your assistance in targeting. Don't worry, what I ask is not difficult. You know how to manipulate the brush of the gods, I believe. Use that power to guide the prayer slip from my hand to its target. So, let's practice on this curse barring the door, shall we? Fantastic! As long as I have my prayer slips, there's nothing to be afraid of. Not even monsters. Enough practice now. Great treasure awaits. Let's go find the fox rods. Let's see about how this running affects things. Oh, she ducks down to keep things stable. So sorry, Cabal, you're not getting exactly what you want. Are they wearing flippy floppies? Okay. And there's already some enemies right here on the stairwell. Huh, okay. At least the dungeons in this game are fairly straightforward, but I still have a guide, you know. Oh, that's a lot going on in there. Are they busted 5 knots with wind whipping at their coats? Oh, just look at those treasure chests. We're gonna be millionaires even before we find those fox rods. We love chests. Yes, we do. Celestial Envoy. Scroll drawn by Wandering Artist. I don't read scrolls. Bullhorn. I'm on a boat. I need to take a good hard look at this motherfucking boat. Whoa! All I can do is bonk it? That's rude. Whoa! I took a little bit of damage. Let me eat a bone. That's creepy. Why am I still on fire? Nope, nope, we're not doing this. Let me shake the yin out of you. T-Pain doing promo videos for streamers he likes on Twitter. I have seen that. I have seen a little bit of that. People have been making a big fuss over T-Pain's streaming presence, and one of my friends even tried to get T-Pain's attention. Yes, throwing bad rap at that. Seriously, if there are ever any good clips of bad rap actually rapping, I think T-Pain would absolutely love a situation like that. Like, oh, he games and he raps? Yeah, he's being super generous with his time and energy these days, so big ups to T-Pain. Oh my. Ah, Bad Rap heard his name. Yes, about the T-Pain thing. You know what? It doesn't matter that Bad Rap hasn't streamed in months. He's still a streamer to me, damn it. I believe in the return of Bad Rap sample. Finally, one day, Bad Rap will come back to Twitch. If you smell what the rap is cooking. Oh hey, a fight. Whoa. Oh, neat. Slice them both at once. That's a lot of bones. Yep, welcome to the bone zone, you guys. We stack it to the ceiling with nothing but the hardest and thickest bones. Okay, now it's prayer card time because we have another seal. Need an air horn for when I say bone zone. Do I still have the thing? Because I swear at one point I had an air horn app on my phone, and if I still do, I could at least open up the app and hammer it in here. I don't know, it was probably a scam that was stealing a ton of my data. I can grab another one real quick though. Sure. I'll just take the first one in the search results. Hopefully a bad rap said, fuck stream and get money. Ooh, a registry edit. Navigator is doing some fancy shit. Welcome to the Bone Zone. All right, thanks for hanging out tonight, Crimson Blades. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful night. Cabal and money, a veritable binary. Yeah, what a way to go out. And Crimson Blades is exiting the Bone Zone. Okay, that's gonna get annoying real fast. That's why I'm glad it's on my phone instead of like on my stream deck. Bible by Tupac. I live it. I always knew you were a real thug, Cabal. Isn't it beautiful? Even a ship doomed by the water dragon can enjoy the starlight. But it only looks like this inside the ship when there's a new moon. As soon as the sun comes up, cold seawater floods the ship again. Yes, the ship has suffered a cruel fate. And this looks like a black clover spot. Sure enough. How do I activate this mechanism? Wow, check it out. That thing's huge. Looks like a humongous balance scale or something. Wonder what it was used for. It's only got weight on one side. That's what I call an unbalanced balance. Phantom Ferric with the lurk. Thanks, bro. Hope you have a good night, Phantom Ferric. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you are doing well. I can't even super jump my way up there. Seriously, I swear every couple years there is a very good and very plausible conspiracy theory that Tupac is still alive, and I'm here for it. Wait a second. That was a hint.
Let there be light.
That's impossible. It can't be daybreak yet. Surely this can't be. You did this. You didn't do this, did you, Amaterasu? Your powers can control the very movement of the heavens. Both the Express and the Sun reported it. Gotta be true. You know it. All the grocery stores know what's up. The real truth is hiding right next to the candy. Get yourself some peanut M&Ms and a dose of the real truth. Huh, what changed in this room? Oh, a cutscene to over-explain things again, or just present some enemies. Okay. What? How come 2 crab equals shark? That makes no sense. 2 crab does not equal shark. That is bad math. Was not a portable game. This came out on the PlayStation 2, Cabal. Oh dear. Came out on the PlayStation 2, got a port for the Wii, and now has an HD remaster on all the current consoles. I keep forgetting about that sequel on the DS. I don't think I'll ever play it or anything, but it is good to know that it exists. Wow, these exorcism slips aren't doing anything to him. Late generation DS game? Ah. Oof. Oh! Oh, he's without armor. Yes! Now time to chow on a bone. And let's use another exorcism slip now that he's exposed. Oh, he is stiff. Rigor mortis is set in. Oh, baby. So just got slapped. Ask your wife how far she can stick out her tongue. And she can touch her nose and chin. Got slapped because I said I married the right woman. Ooh. Seriously, the DS game library is so ridiculously good, Cabal. I could totally understand missing that. Have it, but it's still so tiny. Oh, that is also a problem. Are you an old person, Cabal? I think we may have been over this before. Are you are you like a lot of us in this stream where we're just not liking tiny screens anymore? 40. Okay. I'm 36, so it's good to know what I've got in my near future. Oh! Robert Headley, 41. Oh yeah, you've certainly had, well, I feel like bad vision is like not the topmost priority in terms of ailments for you, Robert Headley. You've definitely been forthcoming about some of the things you've endured over the past year. But you survived it. You're all good. You're here, still kicking, Robert Headley. So grateful for that. Ooh, one of these memory gates? Panic Sloth. Got a call. First thing I hear when I get back in something is something about butt biting. Yes, Panic Sloth. That I swear that's happening every freaking stream now. Where someone... Doesn't matter if you've been viewing or if you're just popping in. Someone is going to come in here and say, what the heck did I just walk back into? Escape, what's going on? We kicking and living life. Yes, Escape. I know you're the young one in chat, Escape. What's going on, dude? Happy Sunday to you. Keeping up on the smash. You go, boy. You go. Oh, I got a small holy bone. There's no shame in having a small holy bone. Just letting y'all know. Which your holy bone lacks in size, it can surely make up for in, well, other stuff. Wait a second, that's a cannon. 28 young, I feel like you're 21. Party! You know, you're not wrong. What the heck? Out, cursed demon, out! Seriously, Gravebook, don't you get mega carded even at innocuous places? Panic Sloth is gonna shroud their age in mystery. Rawr. Oh dear! You obtained crystal, crystallized quartz. It emits an enchanting sparkle. Cabal, you get carded if you shave, so you stopped. That's pretty rad, I think. Let me get out of the water as soon as I possibly can. An uncomfortable laugh? You know what? That's like... Uncomfortable laughs are like a solid third of what makes it my channel, Famijack, so go ahead and drop it. Just let's rip off that band-aid. Let's be uncomfortable together. Why are these giant hands throwing gang signs at me? Oh. Oh. Let's be uncomfortable together is going to be Yugatu's pickup line for 2020. Oh, baby, yes. What you doing, girl? Let's get weird. Ah, okay. Oh, I can't blow it from over here. I gotta get up close and blow it. Or do I push it? Let's see. So Famijack was looking for RPGs to do for the YouTubes, came across an old Windows 3.1 RPG. It came out in 1992 that claims to be the first PC RPG for gay, lesbian, and trans adventurers. Oh my. This is already starting out as cringe, especially when we're talking of the era in question. Oh dear, I have to walk this thing over. Oh boy. Panic Sloth, you could probably rock a solid goatee. I don't know about a full beard, but at least a good like Robert Downey Jr. goatee. I think you could crush that. Here's the back of the box. Oh dear. The back of this RPG box, here's some cringe. Egads! Empress Nelda has been captured by the forces of homophobia and is being held deep in a dungeon by an evil lord. Only you and your ragtag collection of gays, drag queens, lesbians, and muses can save the Empress from the motley crew of evil televangelists, rednecks, neo-Nazis, FBI probes, and jocks roaming the dungeon's corridors. Oh, wow. Cabal lives simply. Find waifu, grow beard. Empress Nelda, not a ripoff at all. Okay. So I thought I was supposed to find balance. I was told there would be balance. I am not seeing any balance. And that giant hand creature is right there. It's glistening, which means I need to do something to it. Egads. Wait, what if I... No? Like, on one hand, I don't want to cover this because, I mean, why walk on Legos if you don't have to? But on the other hand, I mean, I kind of have to at this point. A game called Gayblade. Oh my. Oh my. Let's see here. So done that, done that. Oh. Oh. Oh, I should have done something with the cannon earlier. Okay. Okay. Gay Blade, some 90s bullshit, yeah. let's do the barest minimum of what we think proper LGBT representation should be. Actually, oh no, that hand was helpful actually. Actually, oh crap. Okay, good. All they did was just drag me back a little bit. At least they're not wall masters. Otherwise, I would get very salty. You miss one, then you're screwed for all the rest. Now I just faked myself out. There's really no skill these days like having some good Google foo. Yeah, there was basically no representation in 92, so someone put out the most feeble attempt, and I'm sure the graphics are atrocious and a bunch of other things. Netflix has definitely increased a few tensions, I'll say that much. That Cuties movie is causing a little bit of a kerfuffle. And that's about as much as I know. I cannot comment any further, and I will stay on my lane regarding all that. Navigator, done already? Did that registry edit work? Google foo is not a skill you can technically put on a resume, but if you are in IT, then it is somewhat implied that you are already good at Google foo. You can't put it on a resume, but there are some professions out there where it is certainly well known. The Google foo is a thing. Yep. I can't get back over there unless the water's up. Womp womp. Oh, there's this. What's this? What's this? Okay. PCEM, better than using DOSBox? Oh, really? I always thought DOSBox was still like the gold standard. Ooh. Get that fire out. Put the fire out. There we go. That's so funny how the game allows that animation to take place. Yeah, I think I need to go back and do the cannon. Oh, there's another one of these. Kind of jank that this is the one room that I have to go to control the water level, which technically makes this a water dungeon, which does make it fit the Zelda mold perfectly that the water dungeon is the biggest pain in the ass. Secret level in Doom? Ooh. Secret levels in Doom are super fun, especially with what they did in Doom 2016 to include the classic maps. It's really weird playing the classic maps in the current engine, though. Something about it just feels too weird. It's a nice nostalgia trip. It's a nice little add-on, but it doesn't do that much. It's not terribly satisfying. I am hyped for the Eternal DLC. I need more Doom Eternal. I need to further my ability to rip and tear until it is done. Better for emulating a PC than just emulating DOS? Ooh. More flexibility. Okay, because my deal, if I'm ever wanting to emulate, to get a whole other PC emulation going on, like it seems like this PCEM, what it's going to be good at doing is making sure that it is good at rendering graphics, I'm guessing. Oh, Doom 64 is wonderful. And see, that's the thing. I'm kind of the same boat with when it comes to Doom. I never had a PC until right before Quake. But Doom still found a way. Totally still found a way. Doom 64 is good even if you have never really been a Doom person. If only because the ambience in that game is off the charts. It is perfectly executed art and visuals coming together to create a completely terrifying Doom experience. There's nothing else in Doom that's ever been like it. And I'm so happy it got an expansion. Always remember playing Doom 64 in high school after tripping on acid. Oh my god. Wolf 3D on a Tandy at Radio Shack. That is... That's one of the... a Tandy at Radio Shack. I need to start using that as like a metaphor for something. Like that's... What is that? Does that run on a Tandy at Radio Shack? Yeah, Doom 64 is trippy enough as it is. You don't need any sort of extra things altering your perceptions to make it go. Oh, those aren't real torches. Those are like evil torches. Oh, I get it now. I kind of get it now. I think I get it now.
Get off me, ghostly monsters.
TRS-80 was your first computer after a typewriter. Yes, we're going through retro computing memories. I wish Mirth Turtle would hear. Mirth Turtle would have a lot to say. An Atari 800 XL with cassette drive? Oh, there are open auditions for G4. That's amazing. Hearing random baby cries in Doom 64, Aubrey Hodge's soundtrack on acid, guessing that melted you. Yeah, it would. Oh, wow. Wow, why did I take the long way around? I didn't have to. I'm not smart, you guys. I just burned 4 minutes for no reason. But it's okay. This is the Hangover stream. For sheer horror. Yeah, even though the PlayStation 1 version of Doom felt like a pretty traditional Doom, it still managed to feel super horrifying because it had a lot of the same sound design that Doom 64 did. That team at Midway did amazing things with Doom. Is there a hangover for shrooms? I'm sure someone here knows about what shrooms can do to a person and tell Panic Sloth. Slowed it down and made the monsters tougher. Oh. Yes, there is Source Girlfriend. Shroom hangovers. Yeah, it seems like with shrooms, you gotta rock those. You gotta rock those earlier in the day. You probably don't want to sleep while you're still tripping. Oh, that's neat. This is not going to be fun. I am not a clever man. Yeah, exactly. Drac Tactics wandered around the Silent Hill School for like 4 hours last night. Don't worry about wasting 4 minutes. You were on a long stream last night, Drac. I peeked in on what you were doing at one point, and I was impressed. You were rocking a heck of a stream. Yeah, Navigator, most you did was weed. Yeah, my deal is if I get a little bit stoned off an edible, if I go and hit like 10 milligrams, I end up having like the best nights of sleep ever. That's all I could ever ask for. Oh, neat. Oh, that's the real victory music, which shows me. The heck is that thing? Oh, is that the key that opens that gate back there with the monster lock? Think about microdosing shrooms to sleep. Only have a little bit, couple grams. I mean, I'd say go for it. Microdosing, like if you can get down to like the 5 milligram range, I wouldn't think there'd be anything wrong with that. Got to start really, really, really like finding your tolerance though, because I know Panic Sloth, you are a tiny person. Panic Sloth is a small bean. A pearl. Okay. Now to somehow open up that top one. I'm sure it's something juicy in there. And maybe the cannon by default is already locked in there. So let's drop a bomb on me, baby. Let's see what's hiding up there. Yeah, most of the time you go balls to the wall. So it's a weird thing to hold yourself back. If there's anyone who has some of the biggest balls that can go on walls, Panic Sloth, it is definitely you. So maybe you use a Friday night as an experiment, if at all possible, so that you have some time to recuperate, and then go from there. Are shrooms hard to like measure out accurate doses? I feel like there's enough variance between shrooms that it's kind of problematic to try to make sure that you're getting like exactly 10 milligrams or something like that. Like these shrooms would have to be lab grown or something. Flex those nuts, Panic Sloth. Flex them hard. You obtained a sun fragment. Collect 3 of these bright fragments to extend solar energy by 1 unit. Yes! I finally have another unit of solar energy! I finally extended my life bar, my miserably tiny life bar. Yeah, and you might have to, I don't know, would you end up having to use like a food processor on some really coarse settings to be able to get like some better sized pieces of shroom? That's the only thing I can think of. And I would also imagine there's different individual potency between shrooms as well. So Whoa, whoa. That is a very large... Oh, that's Orochi's face. What the hell? Very good quality. So pretty. Try to get a picture on Twitter later. Do it, Panic Sloth. Oh, this is a heck of a treasure room. And I'm being followed by a dragon head. Grind him up and put him in applesauce? Oh, that sounds like a great idea. A lucky mallet. For bunking. What is this? Finally, something interesting. Wait, this is a lucky mallet? Is this what you were looking for, babe? It can shrink people down until they become so small they can pass through the eye of a needle. Certainly a tool with such powers is a great treasure, but it doesn't provide an answer to Queen Himiko's prayers for peace. Someone else mentioned an eye of a needle lately. Oh yeah, it was that half-baked prophet Waka back in Seon City. Remember he said something like, even the most solid defense has a tiny gap like the eye of a needle. I wonder what that kind of place he was talking about. Amaterasu, it seems what I was looking for isn't on this ship. Unfortunately, we must leave without it. Cheer up, babe. The ocean's a big place. You'll find what you want somewhere. That may be so, but going to the ocean now is suicide. Well, as long as the water dragon is still about, that is. Sheesh, nobody can shut up about that thing. You think the water dragon rolled Yoshima Coast or something? Well, don't forget, we have Boss Emmy here with us. Let's go think things over back in the city. I'm sick of this ship. You're not swiping my money, demon. Get back here. Another stray bead. Okay. Find the scattered beads and get a special reward. Yeah, this PCEM sounds super cool. So anything that expands emulation, there is an emulation station channel in my Discord. So yeah, totally rock that. I'm sick of these mother effing water dragons in this mother effing ship. GG Rip Reload. Am I a good person streamer? No, not in the very least, GG Rip. What's going on, GG Rip? Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I might be in the top 5 scummiest pieces of shit you have ever met, GG Rip. So if you're looking for any sort of good person, I promise you, you will not find it in this stream. Isun, more like Ispun. Ispun. Huh? Can't you swim any faster, Amaterasu? Huh? I mean, what'd you expect, babe? Amy's a wolf, not a speedboat. Oh, I get it, babe. You want to go to the bathroom, right? We don't mind. And there's nothing but wide open sea all around. Nobody's looking. Go ahead. That's what everyone does. You don't understand. This swelling of the waves is a sign that it's coming. We'll be helpless if we're attacked here. Here we go again. If it is that water dragon, was it? If it is, well, we'll take care of the beast in a jiffy. It'll regret the day it messed with us. That certainly is a dragon from the water. What the? Where'd that thing come from? And she can run on water? Why even ride me? Is that the water dragon? Look out! How's it going, GG Reload? Good to see you. I have seen you around in quite a few other places, so it's really nice for you to pop into my stream. Hope you're doing all right. Happy Sunday evening or Monday morning to you from wherever you might be coming from. Cabal has done things. Huh? Where are we? We're not... Oh, cruel World, I'm too young and handsome to die. On second thought, maybe we just washed up on the shore. Did you see what attacked us? It was huge. What the heck was it, Amy? Nobody told me anything like that was on the loose around here. And what's with that busty babe? She just took off without us. Boy, I'm gonna give her a piece of my mind next time we meet. Huh? This mallet just jumped out by itself. Whoa, I hate to see treasure run off like that. After it, Amy. It's not going very fast. Seriously, GG Rip, this has been a really cool game so far. I was a little apprehensive about the first time I started playing it because it did start off super slow, kind of like Twilight Princess, but it has grown into a really incredible game. A veritable beach boy, GG Rip Reload. Oh, it moves as quickly as I move. Okay, let me get a save, and well, I guess let's see what let's see what the fate of this mallet is. We probably need to take it back to the queen or something. Like, I'm not following the mallet. That's the weird thing. It's just kind of tracking directly in front of me. Use controller port 2 to sneak up upon it. Heckin' criminy. Navigator has had a revelation this evening, apparently. You're emulating a Packard Bell PC. Oh, baby. Nothing like a good blistering 166 megahertz and 32 megabytes of RAM. Thanks for the follow, GG Rip Reload. Let's live the dream in Subcon together. Oh, thank goodness you're safe, Amaterasu. Hey, babe, what are you doing here? And how come you didn't tell us about that monster? I'm sure I mentioned something about the water dragon, didn't I? Bah, whatever. Anyway, you better not be trying to trick us. What are you talking about? I was nearly eaten alive too, you know. But however did you get away? You're a rather slow swimmer. What did you just say? Take that back. Amy gets kind of sensitive about her flaws. Sorry. The fox rods. If they're not on that ship, then where on earth are they? If they're lost in the sea, the vast realm of the water dragon, there's no way we'll ever find them. Oh, cheer up. I hate to see you and your two friends cry. The fox rods. If they're not on the ship, where on earth are they? And your two friends. Modern computers don't have turbo buttons because the turbo button is invisible and hiding inside the machine. So as much as we would like to have a button for it, they do that automatically now. It's kind of sad. No more forced induction. Seriously, I want to fry the piston rings on my computer.
We're Queen Himiko's bodyguards. She's in her palace at the moment, praying for the city. I'm under orders not to let anyone disturb her, and I take orders seriously, so that means you too, Mutt.
Okay, so where does this mallet go? Okay, I probably have to go over here to the other spot. Turbo button actually lowered CPU speed, because older games use the CPU frequency for timing. Yep. Yeah, it was more of a turbo button for like when you want to run your OS and then you got to hit the button to slow things down specifically for games. Kind of silly. Hello, Wolf. I wouldn't come any closer if I were you. We're under orders to defend the Emperor with our lives. You leave now if you know what's good for you. Okay, I think a mallet would be good in this spot, though. Heh, now we got you cornered, you mallet. No treasures ever escape from the Great Isun. I'm gonna sell you to some greedy merchant and... Huh? Hey, wait. Check it out, Amy. Isn't this the palace where the swirling mist is coming from? You made us chase you here for a reason, mallet? Wait, I think I get it. The lucky mallet can shrink people, right? You want to shrink Amy here? Then you want us to go into the creepy-looking hole, don't you? I don't know. Why would Hammerhead here want us to go in there? Still, might be worth checking out, Amy. I mean, this palace has got to be the source of that mess. If Queen Himiko's not going to do anything about this mess, then it's up to us to find out the truth. Anyway, we haven't found a single brush technique in this darn city. How could we possibly pass up this palace? Okay, Mallet, we'll enter the hole. Now, come on, work your magic on Furball here. Ready to get hammered, Amy? Ready to get hammered? Bring it or no way? Let's get hammered! Now that's what I wanted to hear. Furball's all yours, Mallet. Hammer away. That's a nice exclamation point on all the drug talk we were doing earlier. Yes, Robert Headley, you're going to have a good time with Doom Eternal. Playing Virtua Fighter PC on actual Windows 98 PC. Oh, Sega has so many good PC conversions of games. You can properly play Bug without hacks. Except Sonic and Knuckles, yeah, because that music is trash. Whoa. Oh, I'm in the Minish Forest now.
Ha 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 ha. You should see that look on your face. A few shakes of a lucky mallet reduces things to my size. It's not for clobbering people.
Or anything, silly. Boy, I'll never get tired of messing with your head. Huh? What's gotten into you? You forgot what I look like already? Now you listen here, Furball. You better remember me this time or else. I'm Isun, the wandering artist. You got it? Wandering artist Isun, times 1,000. Besides, I'm so dashingly handsome, who else could it be? Bet you see me in a new light now. Hey, I'm talking to you. Forget it. Let's check out the palace. We gotta find out what's behind that swirling mist. You may be no bigger than a dust bunny now, but I bet you still got a lot of fight in you. I absolutely love how even in this medium they managed to perfectly show a wolf being confused. Well, time's a wasting, but there's something you need to know. I mean, this is like a brand new world to you. I'm here to help you when you really need it. For example, see that chest all wrapped in chains over there? If you can guide me to it with your celestial brush, I'll pop on over and snatch whatever's inside. Come on, let's try it out right here. Ooh. Now that's what I'm talking about. Nothing stands in the way of my trusty sword, Denkomaru. But listen up, I don't want you getting any funny ideas. I may be one mean sucker, but don't go launching me at monsters. I mean, I just might lose it if you did that. You'd have to clean up my bloody aftermath. Okay, now that everything's clear, let's get going. Oh dear. Whoa, that was close. Better watch out, Amy. Remember, you're no bigger than a dust bunny now. Better watch her or we'll end up on the bottom of someone's shoe. Now you know what I have to deal with. Anyway, this mist is getting thicker, isn't it? I knew there was something fishy about this palace. From one creepy place to another. Big Isun is bae. Totally, Drac. Okay. Alright, got a nice save going on in there. So what I think I am going to do with that having been well managed, it's definitely time, you guys. Time for me to say goodbye. Time for me to be grateful again just for... This was the perfect chill stream. This was the perfect hangover to all the madness and chaos that we took on yesterday. Big love and appreciation to our winners of the drawing. That being the 3 gift card winners were Disguy, Itty Bitty Ruby, and Merc Doty. And Mirth Turtle was the winner of the Retro Tink bundle. We will find ways to contact you and make sure that you get the prizes that you are due. Thank you for donating to the Sojourner Center yesterday. I will make sure that the funds safely make their way to the Sojourner Center soon. I will see you guys on Tuesday when I will mess around with Jiggies of Time and we will see how we like it. It's this wonderful ROM hack that fuses the best parts of Banjo-Kazooie with The Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time. So, Navigator, Gravebook, Yuga 2, GG Rip Reload, Phoenix Zombie, Panic Sloth, Itty Bitty Ruby, Cabal, all of you, thank you. I am going to go on a little bit of a raid. We are going to throw it over. I do not very often get to throw it over to raid RL Richie, and that's what we're going to do. Make sure that you show them some love. Let them know that it's a Manic Panic, and we are here to invade them. They are currently playing some Pokemon XY, which I think will be a good time. Alex and Rob are wonderful. I love them so much. Take care. See you on Tuesday.